Before we even get started, Jess, thank you so much for putting this event together and being the oracle behind the scenes to make sure we all look fantastic. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Just the Humans March of Diamonds TTRPG Charity Weekend and this one shot, Sam's Day Out. So, when you donate to March of Dimes, if you didn't know this already, you support parents throughout their pregnancies, help to end preventable maternal health risks and death, end preterm birth, and close the health equity gap for every family. For every $5 you donate to March of Dimes, as Jess mentioned, there's a number of fantastic prizes. So we are currently a little over $1,400. I would love to see, hey, maybe we'll hit that goal by the end of today's game because shenanigans will be ensuing. But for those of you that don't know me, I am D&D Jordan Lee. I'm the creator and storyteller for Ampistrano D&D, as well as a number of other things. It's a homebrew game that's streamed where this one shot will actually be taking place. But before we get into the chaos, as we all know, a dungeon master storyteller is nothing without the incredible cast of players that help to weave the story with them. So why don't we go around to our players to introduce who they are, their pronouns, and who you'll be playing today. I'm going to move in opposite order on the overlay, and we're going to start with Goblin Katie.
Putting me on the spot.
Because you're my best friend and I can.
Hello, everybody. My name is Goblin Katie, aka Katie Downey. I am a variety content streamer, and I am an ambassador for Take This and the executive producer or the executive manager for Jasper's Game Day. Today, I will be playing Gigi, the spore druid, who also happens to have allergies.
Amazing. Let's jump over to Whiskey.
Hi, I'm Whiskey. My pronouns are he, they. I'm usually a DBD player, but I also love D and D because I like confusing people, I guess. But I'm just a geek, do my thing. I play D&D on the weekends, and I'm running a Curse of Strahd game every Sunday, usually. But I'm just excited to play this game and raise some money. And hopefully, I don't know if anyone is here from my chat, but I hope they're not here to torture me. And I'm going to be playing a guy called Pop Pop. And he's just going to be a very old man. And that's all you got to know right now. So I'm looking forward to it.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We're going to jump over to Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack. Meister Hypes are everywhere. I actually am in 3 different streamed campaigns at the moment. And the weekends are more games because I don't have a life. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here, and I'm going to play Terrace, who is currently out on this little job because she had a fight with her husband and forgot to leave the house with her wallet.
I think we all can understand that pain.
That's a mood.
Amazing. Let's jump over to Ling.
Hello, I'm Ling. I'm Needmore_dice on most of the socials. You'll see me sometimes in a Vampire the Masquerade game, Phoenix by Night, by somebody else who's here with some cool booze in the background. I am going to be playing Tova, and both of us go by she, her.
Fantastic. And last but certainly not least, D'Angelo.
Hey everyone, my name is D'Angelo Murillo, and I am a game designer, a professional game master, and love TTRPGs a ton from Phoenix, Arizona, Chicano, all that good stuff. And today I'll be playing Sir Esteban. I have to look at my name because I was like, what are they? Sir Esteban Castillo of Levantes, who is dreamy, good-looking, tall, dark, handsome, and has a good credit score. So
that won't come in handy at all, I'm sure. Amazing. So you'll see popping up actually on the Tiltify itself. There are a number of fun incentives for today's one shot as we support March of Dimes. For $10, you can do advantage or disadvantage. I don't know why you would want to do that to the GM or to the players. Make sure to specify who it is. For $15, you can auto crit to player or DM. $25 Wild Magic Surge to the player of your choosing, $30 Wild Magic Potion to the player of your choosing, $45 Surprise for Sam. Choose a rare item for Sam to try out randomly. This will be fine. Uh, $50 players get benefits of a long rest. $60 Sam's mom calls with a complication. 75 Wild Magic Surge to the party. And for $100, you can summon a present to the party. All right, y'all. If everyone is ready, do you want to jump into this?
Heck yeah.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Oh, that's right. Whiskey, did you want to talk about real quick? I know you had also an incentive from your community.
Oh, I don't know what the pricing thing is, but for me personally, if my community's here, they don't like me succeeding, they like me failing. So just do auto fails for me instead.
Okay.
Or natural ones
gosh.
for me. I'm more than happy to do that. So just donate and say natural one whiskey, and then that's all I'll do.
What if we did
Ha-
that, like if we hit a certain goal? Would that
Sure.
work?
Whatever
Okay.
you want to do. You're the DM.
Let's if we get to we're already at 1431. Thank you for the donations.
Let's
coming in.
go.
Let's say if we get to 1525, then we'll have that coming in. That way at least you have a chance.
It's a pretty
little
number,
bit,
that
you know?
15.
I love going wrong in D&D. So don't worry about me.
It's great
Well
storytelling.
then, if everyone is ready, let us journey beyond the veil of Amphistrata. Our story begins where many say civilization ends. 2 days west of Illipin is the medium-sized town of Shade Hollows. This is an area known for its rich farmlands, which have produced a unique fruit that is the key to their main export, Shady Ale. A favorite amongst the farmers and merchants within a 100-mile radius. This is also the last outpost before the wild, untamed jungles of the Genora wetlands. The noble family in charge of this area are known as the Greenhands. This proud family has held dominion over the land for the last 6 generations and helped to establish the town. Though strict, the family themselves also likes to work the land and help out where they can, seeing themselves as no better than the merchants and townsfolk. At least, that is more of the trend of the current family. We now find ourselves at mid-morning as the 5 of you have just arrived on the outskirts of Shade Hollow. You all have been summoned here on an urgent and highly classified missive by Duke Conrad Greenhand and his wife, Duchess Cheyenne Greenhand. With this missive also came with 100 gold for each of you to get here as quickly as possible. As each of you walk along the road, passing trees and spaces of farmlands, orchards and homesteads, why don't we take a moment to see our party? Who would be in the back of the line?
Probably me.
Why don't you take a moment to describe your character, Goblin?
Okay. What you see is a very old, kind of wizened, slightly hunched over woman. If you're familiar with the movie Labyrinth, the woman who had all the items on her back, she looks like her, except instead of like chairs and stuffed animals, it's different kinds of mushroom and lichen and fungi. And she just kind of shuffles along. She's got a stick that she uses to help her walk, and on her hip is a bright yellow whip that just sort of rests on her hip. On her other hip is this, it's a little box. It's got a lock on it and a rope that sinks up over her belt. And there's something about this box. It's sized, I would say, about like a deck of cards. And it just sort of hangs on the front, but it draws the eye. And she just kind of is schlumping along. Every once in a while, she will complain loudly about the fact that they could not spring for horses. And
I love it.
that's her in a nutshell.
Who would be in front of Gigi? Or alongside, depending on how you all are walking along this dirt and muddy road.
I think my character would be a
Mhm.
fellow oldie, I assume.
Oh, yes, very much.
So I think it's going to be these 2 people like next to each other who are old. So
and just complaining constantly.
yeah, so for Pop, you'll just hear him go, yeah, just listen to you complain. But Pop is kind of a similar size. If anyone's ever watched or played Bloodborne, there's those like lichens in there that are hooded up. So they're small when they're hooded up, and that's him right now. He's so arched over that he looks small, but you can tell there's more to him. And you see that he's mainly wearing kind of like tights, if you would. Some kind of, it's kind of shiny, kind of worn, but shiny in parts, with weird like stars all over him. He has a really thick belt in the middle, and a cloak over the top with it's kind of feathered on the edges, and nothing else on the top of him. He's just a slightly hairy chest. He has a tuft of beard hair here, and it's kind of shaved in like slots. Very white, and he's got longish hair. Again, a shock of white, and he's just has his hands behind his back. And he's just looking around, going, "Well, I don't know about what you can do for your allergies, but we'll make sure you have something." Actually, and he pulls out this. He has no pockets, but somehow he pulls out this tissue. Here you go.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Oh no. Okay. That's
You want this back now?
Actually, yes. And he like
Okay,
grabs it.
okay.
Okay, we'll save it for later. Let's
Thanks.
go on. Okay. he sort of hobbles along.
So seemingly this pretty quiet morning of birds chirping, and all of a sudden the sound of a trumpet is heard from behind whoever would be next in line. Tova, Sir Esteban, who would be Sarah, sorry. Which one of you would be next in this kind of walking formation?
Well, I feel like the quiet morning wouldn't really be too quiet around this little person. So you look over and you see this beautiful, majestic pair of antlers. And you realize that they're down a little bit lower than you would expect. So if you keep looking down, you'll also notice a pair of rabbit ears. So there is a small cream and white mixed tiefling Harengon, so yes, a jackalope, who is wearing a kind of beautiful, look at, handmade, pretty good quality leathers, and she's carrying this stick that looks kind of like a rough stick at the bottom, and you look as you go up, it's got intricate carvings and a crystal at the end that slowly changes colors. She's got deep black eyes and pink here and green hair, and she is just rattling on like, oh yeah, I had this adventure, and me and Jocko, we went over there and we had a great time, and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, she's just rambling, not paying attention at all to whether anybody's paying attention to her.
Tiefling Harengon Jackalope might be my favorite character ever.
There you go.
That is amazing.
I love Tova already. All right. And in front of Tova, we see two more figures in front.
I guess it would be Sir Esteban. So Sir Esteban is a summer Eladrin, so he skin is like radiant, like kind of like goldish and everything, with like jet black hair that's slicked back and everything. Stands probably like 6'3" or so, in a very thick, shining sort of armor that's bronze and black and everything, and has a symbol of his like house of Levantes in like that's a butterfly that's like on his chest and everything. And he's clearly a paladin, Oath of the Crown, very Gucci and very prim and proper, definitely like like that kind of status. And he'd probably be turning over to Terrace. Is that how you pronounce your character's name? Perfect.
Yeah. Her name's
Okay,
Terrace.
yeah, definitely be turning over to Terrace. Be like, listen, I'm just saying that like you want to invest now, because if you invest now, it's going to be getting you a bigger investment later, because more people will buy the stuff, and then it'll just get you like tons of gold. Like you're going to be set for life if you do. But if you don't take it right now, it's going to get way harder. So I'm just saying that like this is a great investment. Like, and I'm handing over a brochure, a pamphlet. of like nutritional supplements for potions. And
I'm regretting giving you like
Is
inspiration.
he an
before we started.
MLM paladin?
what? No, are you kidding me?
I
Oh
just
my
took necrotic
god.
damage.
Oh no.
I can roll a persuasion check if you need me to. I got a +6, so just let me know.
I hate that I know so many people like this.
Yeah.
Way
Feel
too many
free
people.
to roll a. You want to roll a persuasion? You're welcome to. I'm not gonna stop you.
Let's roll, baby. Let's go.
Okay,
Go for
I'll
it.
do it
Go
on
ahead,
D&D
roll.
Beyond to be fair. I'll do, natural 1 and 7.
That's
Well, even
perfect.
D&D Beyond
Palms
was
are
like,
sweaty, my
no.
hands are shaking, and like not making standing eye contact.
So, I mean, to be fair, it is Terrace who is a bit of a. Anyway, so you, right next to this really talkative person is a tall, about 2 feet tall lady, blonde hair. She's high elf. She's got the pointy ears. She's got the sheen on the skin, beautiful eyes, and she's got this really thick, gorgeous navy blue, royal blue cloak on that seems to like shift her where she's standing ever so slightly. It's like she's not. You think you know where she is, but your eyes are tracking in the wrong direction. And out of her cloak comes up this really long hand, and while she's walking, she has this very feline grace to her as she's walking besides Sir Esteban. She reaches out and gracefully takes the brochure, and in the same breath, tears it in half
Oh,
and keeps walking.
pick up the pieces to tape later.
Oh, baby. I feel bad.
As you all are walking rather, the road slowly transitions from dirt, rock, and mud to cobblestones. The light of the morning sun peeks through the forest canvas above you. Excuse me. You're walking for another 20 minutes or so. It's pretty peaceful. Not much happening. Goblin, can you go ahead and roll a D100? Because we've got 2 wild magic surges coming your way. But we're going
Let's
to do
go.
the first one for now.
Pop's just like, can you hold on for a second? I need to take a break. It's a long
Wait,
walk
wait.
for me.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on.
Yep. You read my mind, Goblin. I was like, you're preparing to sneeze. And
85 for the first one.
85. Okay. We'll do the second one later. So
Okay.
In the interest of fairness, I think Pop would be right next to them when the war.
Oh,
Because
Why
no.
don't you roll then? I'll have you
And I
roll a
feel like
D100.
I would turn towards Pop
Towards.
as I'm about to
the,
sneeze.
Pop,
the
Pop.
tissue slowly comes out as this happens.
Okay.
Pop, why don't you
Okay.
roll a D100 as well? Because since this
Yes.
is wild magic, we'll see how it ricochets between the 2 of you.
I love this.
Why did I say yes?
How, wait, how many
We're
of
a very
us
kind
were
soul.
elderly in our description? I think
Yeah,
there were
you're very
3 of
kind in
us.
soul.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, okay.
35 over here, DM.
35. Okay. So Gigi, you gotta sneeze. It's gonna be a big one. It's uncomfortable.
Boy.
And as the sneeze enters his way into the Ampistrano world, there's a large puff of white and purple and pink smoke that ends up taking both Gigi and Pop, who's been very slowly outstretched with this.
This is his full speed,
handkerchief.
by the way. It's not
This
been slowed
is
down.
all in
Very
slow
slow,
motion.
Very slow. So as the smoke clears, you all hear this loud kind of popping noise behind you. And you see that Gigi has now transformed and has a large traffic cone body, bright orange with little hands on these sides. There are these Christmas kind of lights wrapped around them. And every time they are walking, it sounds like sleigh bells are happening. This is going to last for 5 minutes. It's great. Pop, for you, I'm actually really grateful you rolled a 35. You find yourself wearing a furred red suit with black pants and black boots and a large hat.
Are you Macklemore?
Lord.
I don't know who that is.
And you've
So-
got a
Me neither.
bright, shining red nose that occasionally
Oh.
turns on and off. This will
well,
also last 5 minutes.
oh, a question. But in
Yes.
this moment, Pop's going to look down and just to see if the belt is still there.
The belt is still there.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. That's okay with me. Well, Fern, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's keep going. And I just turns to you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Like jingles with the little.
Yeah, literally, it sounds like there's a little fanfare as you all are
Mhm.
approaching. You round a bend to the small, some would call it medium-sized town of Shade Hollow. The town looks like someone picked up Victorian England and set it in this space. The houses are winding and twisting as they've grown with the trees. The center of town has a large oak that has been twisted slightly, and it looks like it's been charred on the left side. There's a bronze sign to the side reading the Twisted Oak Tavern. Your mission, however, is just beyond this. You continue through town another 20 minutes up the cobblestone road until you reach the grounds of Greenhand Manor. At this point, the both of you would be out of your transformation. So, short little, you literally just the clothes and the cone kind of melt away into this golden dust and just disappear into the ether.
Does that happen often, or do we all have PTSD from watching our companions like suddenly
Does not
cause
happen often.
horror?
Maybe it's something strange here. I don't
Ugh.
know.
That's why you don't do magic, kids. And then, like,
Right?
I don't usually. I felt quite magical though, dressed like that. That was nice.
I may have beaten Zootboy in the last hand of poker. We may encounter some retaliation.
Great.
Yeah. She does
Okay.
not like to lose.
Terrace
Okay.
may or may not just be walking slightly faster after
Yep.
sharing this conversation. I do not want to be in the vicinity
Sure.
of
So you would
of
see this
GG
first
sneezes.
terrace. You see a large two-tiered hill, which seems to be the holding of this manor itself. All of you see several servants finely dressed, quickly milling about the lush autumn grounds. Some walking animals, anything from blink dogs to a number of cats and other fantastic beasts that you may find throughout Ampistrano. Others are clearing 2 tables, seemingly breakfast and a morning tea were had. As you continue and climb up a dozen stone steps to a large round oak door, who's going to be the one to knock?
Not Terrace. She's very used to people knocking for her.
I can't scratch my armor.
Let's
I'll
get the
take
show
my
going.
staff and just knock on the door.
Okay.
Very.
While Gigi's doing that, Tova's below with her
Oh
foot
my
like...
god.
The door creaks open, sending an echo through the entrance you are standing in. You see before you a half-elven woman with wild red hair, very curly, kind of reminiscent of tumbleweeds in the wind almost. She is wearing very fine clothes that seem to be paying an homage to basically a tuxedo. She extended hand and says, "Who may I ask has arrived at Greenham Manor?"
GG. Yes. GG.
Do you need
It's just one name. It's kind of like, my brand.
like a handkerchief or anything though?
I will not say no.
Okay. And kind of here's to the side, disappearing behind the door, and it just gives you this little box. It looks like butterflies, and they're just tissues that are just ever creating like petals of a flower. You can keep that. I don't want it.
It's very fancy. This must be a very fancy place.
Well, it is a manor. So.
Yeah.
All right. So we
yeah.
have Gigi. Who's everybody else?
Pop's
there.
really far behind, trying to climb.
Yeah.
Like he's slow. He's,
Oh.
it's Pop, and that's then everyone else can do their thing.
Where's-
Do you need a
okay.
helper? Do you need someone to walk with you?
I'm
up
fine.
You sure?
Talk to the others. I'm
Okay.
fine over here.
All right.
With my passive perception of 14, how much money does it seem like they have?
You can already see like the doorknobs are glittering with gold.
Perfect. Then Sir Esteban will step forward and be like, Sir Esteban Castillo, it's nice to meet you. It's a wonderfully beautiful home, by the way, as he stands tall
Thank
and
you.
proud.
We like to keep it very clean. Thank you. And everybody else?
You may call me Terrace.
Paris? Pleasure.
Oh there, name's Tova. This here's Rocco. And you'll see just like a fly or a bumblebee or something just zipping around her head.
I love it.
Pleased to meet you.
Absolute pleasure. As you are all saying your names, you see her pulling out this small stone and a parchment flares above it. And she seems to be checking some sort of list as each of your names glows from a black ink to green to gold. Very well. And she closes the stone. I am Ruth, the butler of Greenham Manor. After taking a moment to kind of look around, make sure there's nobody else joining the party, especially as Pop Pop
Finally arrives.
Finally arrives.
Finally arrives.
She kind of steps back, ushering this way. You all enter into a large entrance hall. There's a giant chandelier in the center of the room that appears to be made from amethyst and diamond. There's a dual staircase, one circling from the left in a half moon to the second floor, and one circling from the right, doing the same. The marble flooring is black with white and silver stripes, occasionally adorned with light purple and a silver rug. The walls are adorned with numerous golden plated portraits of halflings in battle, standing statuesque or at a table eating. No time to dawdle. I know it looks lovely. This way. Ruth is standing to the right in this room, by a small door. She pulls a fine rope, and you hear a small bell noise going do 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 do. Immediately, the door opens, and you see a slightly disheveled orc wearing another fine outfit, holding several manuscripts and chewing on what appears to be the remainder of a quill nervously. Seemingly, and from your passive perceptions, you all can pick up that there was some kind of very intense conversation that was just happening in this room. Further behind him, there's an elder halfling, balding for the most part, save for several gray wisps that curl into a wave crest that are clinging to the back of his head. These wisps extend along the sides and form into a full silver beard. They're wearing a petticoat of purples and blues, seemingly smoking a small pipe. Ruth steps forward. Your guests are here. The halfling shifts his eyes from the orc to you all. Right, Friedrich, we'll talk about this later. Come in! He's welcoming you all into this grand study, which has books everywhere. There are two large kind of bay windows on one side of the room, ornate rugs, and a large mahogany desk. He claps his hand, and you see there's this amethyst jewel that's affixed to his hand, and these purple particles start formulating into the room, making 5 gem chairs for you all to take a seat as you all have been traveling. Apologies, as you can imagine, it's been a bit of a hectic morning. Your mission, so to speak, is getting ready to leave in a few short hours. So we're just doing a few final preparations before then. Tea, water, food by any chance before we get down to brass tactics?
I'd love a cushion for this, please.
Oh, and he snaps his hand in this lush cushion. Immediately, Friedrich is coming running with it. There you go. It's honestly the comfiest cushion you have ever sat upon.
It's
Like down feathers. It's so comfortable.
Ooh, lower bottom support.
It's very
wouldn't-
important.
You
I
hear
wouldn't
a
mind,
bunch of pops in his.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Satisfying.
Well done. Anything else before we get started?
I would not mind a cup of chai if you do have that.
Friedrich, the tea! You just see the orc like just slowly making his way in and then immediately disappears back out to go get
Gigi
you.
kind of reaches up and pulls a giant toadstool off her
Oh,
back
God.
and sets it down and goes over and sits on it.
Let's roll that other wild magic surge while we're here.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Pop is not Millen this time, right?
I do
Pop
have a
chose the
question. Who
opposite
is
side.
sitting next to Gigi?
Who is?
Because I
I'll
will say
volunteer.
Terrace is.
I'll be taking all like the if they come over with a platter of like appetizer charcuterie board, I'll just take the entire thing and put it in front of me.
Yep,
And then
there's
be-
some
Mm.
escargot. There's of course some like French bread, garlic bread, some dips like spinach and artichoke, like very fancy. Everything of course is just ornate. What was that you rolled, Gigi?
That would be a 94.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you make that face? Why?
I know.
It's not the face so much as the
Okay, yeah, that
So-
sound. I know what that
Do I
sound
reroll a
means.
character?
We all know
You're-
what this
you're
is.
sitting on the toadstool, correct?
yes.
Okay, so you go to sit down on the toadstool and you just find yourself sinking in. Your body has turned into gelatinous ooze. And
Oh, not
you
again.
Are
This happens. It's you
smell
know.
of acid as the toadstool starts to, as well as the rug underneath, and you just see this look of like, the heck.
Look, you
on
wanted the
Conrad's
best.
face.
You're getting the best. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Right.
Terrace is just gonna very gently lift a hand and be like, "Just be glad she didn't sneeze on you."
And Sir Esteban will be taking one of his javelins with the blunt end, just like fishing her out of the.
Just trying to.
Ugh.
This happens.
Pop
You're
gives
just
another
watching it
tissue.
spread. Yeah, you're just watching it spread. Like it's just making it worse.
It's in the carpet. I'm sorry. I was like,
Are you all? I mean, Deidre did recommend you all, but are you sure you're up to this challenge?
Look, I'm just going to say, you've tried other groups, right?
No.
Okay. Well, you should have, because then you would know our unusual methods get shit done
Hmm.
where others fail.
Okay.
I'm here for the
Persuasion.
money if I'm honest about
Yeah, roll
about it.
persuasion.
Mhm.
Retirement
Sorry,
payment's
Pop-Up,
not
what was
that
that?
good. Retirement payment's not that good.
Yeah.
Get some more money in
this
somehow.
economy, right? It was like,
Pop knows what you're about. He's been around the block. He knows what you
Yep.
are. It's like, hang on a second.
Oh no. What did you roll, Gigi? That face tells me it's so much.
What? Me?
Yeah. What did you roll for persuasion? Because you were like,
Oh, I
"You
didn't
get
know I was
stuff
rolling
done."
persuasion. I missed
And
that.
then you rolled, and then I thought it was a bad roll because you made the face of, "Oh, everything's fine."
That is a 3.
Okay, that's even worse.
strong, solid.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
just
we
kind
like.
of nods, and you see him sticking the pipe back in his mouth. Right. And he moves to disappear behind the desk. You see him actually taking these steps up, so he's higher than all of you on this desk. The desk rises slightly. So, my son Sam, it's going to be his first year attending Lyros. It's one of the wizarding schools in Illipin, and of course we want him to have every opportunity within reason that is out there. But he has lived a very sheltered life here. He's denied taking a carriage and wants to go on foot. Ridiculous, right?
I feel like
Yeah.
Terrace is the only one that's nodding seriously here.
Maybe you should get him a horse.
He has like 14 horses. He could
Okay,
easily
do we
choose-
get a horse?
No.
Okay.
How did you all come here?
Why do you think we're going to be able to keep up with him if you're not giving us horses?
Well, he's walking.
But he has a horse.
It's precisely. He doesn't want to take a carriage. He doesn't want to take a horse.
You don't have to take a carriage. You can just
Of
ride
all
the horse.
things.
And, I mean, it cuts down on boot wear. I mean, I'm going to have to add on travel and expenses for the wear down of my boots if we're not going by horseback.
The $100 gold was
Dollars.
just the down. I know dollars. 100 gold was just the down payment. Once this job is done, there's plenty of opportunity, and we'll discuss the brass tactics in just a moment. Unless you are only concerned about money here and not the safety of my son.
Primarily money, yes.
Actually, a little bit of your son. To be fair, I'll make sure he's okay. It's good. It's good for him to be walking too. Honestly.
Does he have a trust fund?
Yes, but it's in an offshore account. We're not talking about this. Anyways, it comes back finally with your chai. He won't even take a summoning circle of all things. As a father, I'm trying to understand but question this decision. I want to support him as a man of means, and as a man of means, I wish to ensure his safety, which is where you all come in. So, to deliver a different kind of package to a merchant, so to speak, in this case, the college, and doing it secretly. I don't want this to be a hurt on his budding confidence, and as soon as he finishes saying that sentence, you hear this loud crash from upstairs, and this voice go, "Oops, sorry." That.
Is that the
That's
21-year-old
him.
what we mentioned? That's amazing. I love him.
That's the 21-year-old that we mentioned. Is that the not 5-year-old?
Yep.
Is this
You're just going to be getting him to college. No more, no less. You're not going to have to watch him once he's there. And depending on how this job goes, we could perhaps hire you back to make sure that he comes back home on breaks and goes back to school as some kind of retainer. So there's definitely room for discussion in regards to that. Gigi, you look like you're about to sneeze. Do you need another handkerchief?
No, I have a concern. Why
Okay.
do you need 5 people to escort your son?
I have another question. Surely a manor like yours has no shortage of bodyguards, security, knights, perhaps. You wouldn't need some nameless people off the streets to keep your son safe now?
I would like to object to the term nameless.
Right, but Sam is familiar with all of them, and they're not as savvy in terms of traveling with discretion when carrying such cargo such as this. So I want him to be unaware. We
When he
want
says
him-
discretion, Toast is just gonna quickly glance at everyone with her and then like look back. It's like,
Another question. Where's the
Gigi's
bathroom?
still like splayed out.
I'm sorry, were you asking where the bathroom is?
Yes, yeah.
Friedrich, bathroom! And Friedrich just comes in and, may I pick you up?
I would love that, please.
And he just picks you up
Finally,
and starts
someone knows
taking
how to
you out
treat
of the
guests.
room.
So Esteban got his uppies.
I destroy that bathroom, by the way. And I steal some stuff in
no.
it too.
Are you all
Okay.
protein? Is that your diet? Just pure protein,
Exactly.
creatine,
What is
yeah.
happening? You get escorted out across the hall to the opposite side, to the left, where it's kind of this large. It's the equivalent size of this, the study that you were just in, but it's a giant bathroom of porcelain and marble, and gold. Very fine towels and things are in there, as well. So yeah, why don't you roll a d20 to see what you can grab?
I got a straight up 10.
Okay. You grab about 8 fine towels that you don't think will be missed because it's
Ooh.
literally in a wall of towels.
Call it down.
So you have that, as well as you're able to even like the like wash towels for your hands have like a golden clasp around it to hold it against the wall. You are able to loosen that and take that with you. You think that's probably going to be 200 gold because it's just the finery on it. It's got some amethyst stone sets into it, so it's it's some pricey stuff. Yeah, you're able to nab it, no problem.
Perfect. It's all going in the cod piece. We'll just like stuff it all in. And then...
oh gosh.
Oh my
And then
god.
I respect it.
If he offers anyone a towel, leave it alone.
You have a tissues from Pop Pop and towels from Esteban.
Never go
Amazing.
anywhere without your towel.
Yep, the thread count is amazing.
The
I got that
eventually you were able to join back up with the group again. Friedrich is kind of carrying you to the room, just like giving you the all-star treatment. As for 5, I mean, I asked for an adventuring party. I said no more than 5 would be the max. So
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
that would
I'm
be
just
something
thinking
we-
like 2 people would be able to escort a 21-year-old
well,
to school. So
he's
what?
very inquisitive, so I would not be beyond the scope for him to wander off the road.
There it
um,
is.
There you go. As well as he's highly allergic to cherries, but he will try every chance he has to have them.
Uh-huh.
He's not proficient with any weapons or more, and he gestures to his amethyst on his hand. Magically inclined.
What's he studying?
He's going in undecided at the at this moment, but he's been working with the headmistress, Pittyweather, so he's already coming in well educated and going to be doing a lot of work with them
Wonderful.
as a TA.
That's wonderful.
of
That's
sorts.
great. Got to get your
Yes.
head straight sometimes. You don't want to go off the path. Or you end up
Oh,
like
God.
us in the end. But I hope he does well. What's his name again?
His name is Sam. Pronouns he, him, they.
Thank you.
If you're really cross with him, and again, hopefully this won't have to come up, but you can use his full name of Samuel.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Well, it's good that you
Over.
invested in us because I am actually a paladin of Timora, the goddess of fortune. So it's wonderful that we come across this money well spent. You might even want to invest more depending on how he gets there. This is good. It was good.
Well, and I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Sir Esteban Castillo from Levantes.
Right, I know of that, where that is in the dimensions sphere, so to speak. Friedrich, can you mark down, we'll make a donation for Sir Esteban to the Order of Timora, please? We'll gladly do that, that's not a problem.
It's even better if you want to give it just to me, so I can get it directly to the people who need it. Because I'm great at that. I know
Oh,
people like priests and
persuasion.
paladins. I'm gonna use my
Yes, well, I
inspiration on
love
this
you.
one.
You gotta use your inspiration
That's
for this.
that's
This
16.
is the most important part.
If it doesn't work, then I will use my inspiration.
No.
Actually, I would like to reach over and pat him on the shoulder and
he's
be like, yeah,
looking-
he's a really good guy. Guidance.
Perfect
Yeah.
compared to his nat 1. So, yes. he
Guidance?
will
I love that
immediately-
guidance is the reaction spell.
Is Gigi still gooey? Question.
Gigi is slowly, these last 10 minutes, slowly morphing. It's kind of
How
like
did you
movie
reach?
Flubber. Kind of just watching that slowly
It was
come
just
back
this
together.
also-
extension of ooze just sort of went and patted you on the
So
back.
So Esteban just has this wet handprint.
But
Yeah.
the good thing is, as a paladin, I'm immune to diseases. So Gigi and I are like homies. We got
Yeah,
this.
you're good.
Yeah.
No problem.
The acid does not bother your armor or anything.
That's
He gives a look of, well, that would it save on, carrier pigeon. and all that.
Exactly.
All right, Friedrich. And you see Friedrich is leaning
He's
into the
sweating.
wall, just trying
Yeah.
to just struggle. Yes, my lord. What would you say? What? 400 gold. Just give Sir Esteban here 400 gold, please, to go to Timora, and we'll have that in an envelope for you. before
Get
the
yourself
door.
some water, Sonny. You look very dehydrated. It's very important to make sure you stay hydrated, okay?
And
Oh,
it just gives you a slight thumbs up, and then shuts the door, and you just hear just struggling to breathe, just been running everywhere.
Oh baby.
I give you my thoughts and prayers, it would mean something as a paladin of Timora. I know.
Thank you.
Wha-
Is there anything else that you all need? Otherwise, I would suggest maybe laying low in the town a little bit. This, and he gestures to the side where you see another golden plated portrait, which shows a portrait of himself, his halfling wife, who's got blonde hair, is seemingly wearing a very obnoxious red lipstick. has, some fine kind of makeup on, pearl necklace, purple and blue kind of dress, and then they're kind of both have their arms around this halfling boy in the portrait, looking to be about 18, and he's got brown hair tied into a braid on the side, low. He's wearing a white button-down shirt with a green vest, and brown pants, and in the photo you can see he's clearly trying to get out of the really fancy shoes that his parents are forcing him to wear. So he'll be heading out in a couple of hours once he's done packing.
Here.
Is there anything
yeah.
else?
Yeah, I got a question. You got any
Sure.
more of these? She has completely stripped the potted plants in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Sounds like we're taking him on an adventure. Gonna get some good snacks, right?
Friedrich, the plants.
Hardest working man in this.
Friedrich is
Uh,
running back.
Friedrich is actually the BBEG.
yeah.
I was
Rightfully
actually gonna
so.
say-
We're the
Yes,
villains. Yeah.
But he already has 5 points of exhaustion.
Friedrich comes
Oh, no.
forward and steps and offers in his hand. It looks almost like it's broccoli. And he says, just add a little bit of water and it'll enlarge into those plants.
Oh, that sounds great. Puppies. And I'll jump up into his arms. Keep carrying me out.
Puppies.
Dress well, this is great.
All right. Anything else? Because I believe he will be heading downstairs probably in the next 30 minutes just to say
Okay.
goodbye.
Okay. Yep. Where's the bar?
You know it's still morning, right?
I am aware. Yes.
And you're going on a mission to make sure my son is safe.
I am. Yes.
She's had a bit of a day already, if I'm honest. Have you not looked at her? There's
just
still
gonna-
a bubble on the floor, right?
I mean,
Terrace,
there's a tavern in
is-
town.
Terrace obviously kind of a little concerned that her job might just get taken away from her. Be like, actually, she may not look like it, but she actually functions a lot better. Just a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll another persuasion check. Y'all are really testing the limits of his beliefs.
Do they get advantage from
Who's-
Terrace?
Yeah, does
you
did
will
you
get
get
advantage.
advantage?
Let's go.
We haven't even left the place and y'all are wreaking havoc.
Pop
It's not
Pop
even a
is getting ready to
donation.
leave. He takes a bit longer, so he's starting to get ready before everyone else gets ready. So he
Oh,
times it right, you know.
Just do the
Just like-
preemptive getting
Just like
ready.
the, do the try to
Pops
get,
is-
get out of
Mhm. Does the stretch
Who's rolling
pops.
persuasion?
You are. 'cause
Gigi.
you- Yeah.
That's
Does
advantage.
Gigi get to roll with advantage though?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do get advantage.
He gave the help action.
You did.
Okay.
It was
I
very
gave
well
it
spoken.
action. Terrace wants her money.
I mean, valid, but y'all are like.
Stressbot already made more in the bathroom than we made
Yeah,
for the
I
entire
know,
trip.
I was gonna say.
Hey, I respect that.
I'm gonna pop myself with guidance.
Okay.
I love the idea of just casting spells
A
in front
little
of
bit of
everyone. What was
gelatinous,
his
like
just-
liquid.
I'll
as
just do
you're popping
guidance.
back to normal comes out, like as that happens.
Oh gosh.
Landing on the mahogany desk, and you can see it starting to singe, and this little vein starting to
Yeah.
pop in his forehead.
Instead of liquid courage, it's liquid charm. Just
Mm.
Mhm.
Mhm,
19
oh
mhm.
my
19.
gosh.
Okay.
with my +1.
Nice. Good job. That's a good roll.
It was a really good
Well,
roll.
There is the tavern in town. I'm sure you will pass it on your way here. It's the Twisted
That is,
Oak.
you know, I need to collect like fluids for Molotov cocktails and things like that.
Friedrich, the fluids.
Brings out a towel. Dabs his head first.
You see some poison coming out.
I'm sorry. Can we
I'd like to
take
cast vibe check
can we
on
take
Friedrich.
Frederick with Sam? Like this is where I'm at.
Our squire. Yeah.
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 Might
He's
have
just
to
like-
adopt Frederick.
You all just see as he's leaving, just the little tear of just
Oh,
Oh no.
hating this so much, and shutting the door. Right. Anything else?
Not for me, no. I have everything I need.
All right. Well, respectfully, please get out of my house.
Oh, there is one thing I should
Sure.
note. Gigi does not like to bathe. So
Okay.
there is a very
Potent.
Musk.
woodsy
Yeah.
smell about her.
Yeah, Terrace is never within 5 feet of this woman. Just like
Pop's lost his sense of smell, so it's fine either way. He's fine. DM, as we leave,
Yes.
Pop's gonna get 10 gold out of his coin purse under his tights, and then give 10 to Frederick.
Hey,
Aw.
sorry, just honestly, you need it more than I do. Just look after yourself, okay?
Thank
and-
you so much.
And
Get the fuck out of here when you can as well. Go.
Oh, thank you.
he's right. And if you want to get out of here, and I hand him the teared up brochure that's sap
Oh
covered
my
and all together, like this will lead you to financial fortune. Get. I'll be back and get in touch with me, and like we'll make it happen.
well,
Don't
as
use
he's
my
saying
gold.
that, as he says that, Terrace just comes up behind him, is like, "You ever want to go to another manor to work for? Let me know.
Sure. And
We
as
don't
you all are
have
leaving,
guests to call you back
he
and
just
forth."
looks at Pop and goes, "Help."
You got to.
And
You got to help
How-
yourself.
and he
How
walks
tall
away.
is he? Out of
Frederick,
curiosity.
he's like 6'5". He's a large statuette.
Okay,
of a man.
good.
Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, in that case, as we're walking out, Gigi kind of walks up to him.
Oh God. Mm-hmm.
You ever get bored? You just let me know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you will be the first one to know. And you hear from
I
behind.
can
"Frederick, the
show you
smell!"
how to be a real fun guy.
Oh my god.
But
Mm.
Pop
Look,
dies at the door.
My
I know,
lord
yeah.
is calling me. What was that, sir? The smell? And he like quickly like takes off. Ruth quietly ushers you towards the door, and you can hear at the top of the stairs this quick patting of feet. And you all get a glimpse of a young halfling coming down the stairs as she just wind gusts all of you out the door as quickly as possible. And you are all on the steps in front of this manor.
Rude. Alright, let me see. I'm going to use Urchin to find the fastest way to the closest bar.
It is directly the way you came.
To the bar!
To the bar, to the floor.
And I do actually have purpose in going to the bar.
I figured you
Just sidetrack the entire one shot. We're gonna do this, DM.
30
Sorry.
minutes later, and the tavern is burned to the ground.
Yep.
It's-
Sam has been gone for like
Sam is in
3
the middle of the
months.
floor. He's just Family Guy posed on the floor.
When we excuse me, when we get to the tavern, I want to sidle up to the bar
Okay.
and put 2 gold on the bar.
All right. You see kind of slowly rising up this short, appears to be like half dwarven, half earth genasi, feminine in presentation. Their skin is actually like looking like molten kind of earth. You can see where the wrinkles on their face are actually like red and orange and yellow. Kind of from the magma that's underneath the skin. But at the top, they have this like small kind of, it looks almost like a horn, but it's a tree branch that's kind of extending out, and there's greenery at the top. And they're wearing kind of these, again, looking very dressed up and uncomfortable in this. They're kind of in like one of those dive bars of just wearing that. Yes.
I'm going to say in Druidic.
Okay.
What's up? What's going on? How you doing?
Oh, hey, it's so good to actually like talk to somebody that understands
I
Druid,
know,
you
right?
know?
People, am I right?
All you were hearing is leaves falling in the wind. Like that's what it sounds like to everybody who doesn't have Druidic as their kind of language.
Listen, I need some information.
Sure. What's that?
We're supposed to escort this Sam kid. What can you tell me about him?
Sam?
Oh,
Yeah,
Sam
lives up at the house, the big house.
super sweet.
Okay.
I like him. I don't like his parents.
Yeah, his dad was kind of a dick.
Oh, his mother is worse. You didn't meet her, did you?
Oh, I met her.
You did?
I think so. I don't know, some lady blew me out of the house.
That was probably Ruth,
Oh, okay.
the butler.
Okay. I don't know. They're
That's,
people.
Sam is absolutely wonderful. How he could be the child of two truly awful individuals is beyond me. But he's absolutely wonderful. He usually hides out here every Thursday.
Yeah.
Usually he just gets just a fruity kind of drink. Doesn't actually drink any ale, at least for right now. Yeah, he's very adventuresome. He likes to doodle a lot. He used to carry around several stuffed animals all over the place when he was a little younger. So he's just a very good child.
Okay. Anything we should look out for?
I mean, he's the son of a noble, so not everyone's very keen about his parents.
Sure. So what you're telling me, okay. How well known is he as the son of a noble? Like, are we gonna
Pretty
get
well
stairs
known.
walking down the street with him?
Probably.
Alright, great. Love that. That makes our job so much easier. Hey, what's the strongest thing you've got?
Well, I mean, we've got the house special, which is Shady Ale, which we can, depending on how shady you wish to be, we can make it a little bit more powerful.
Maybe like 2 shades to the wind.
Okay. Sure.
Awesome.
And quickly starts pouring. Is there anything else you all want while
Pop.
you're in this bar?
Pop. Walter and go, I thought we were trying to keep away from him, but we're not supposed to be walking next to him, are we? That's right.
Who?
What's his name? Boy,
Sam?
Steve?
Yeah. But I think
God.
it was told that if we walk by him, then he'll be embarrassed. So I think we're supposed to keep our distance, aren't we?
I don't know, I
Supposed to
wasn't
let
listening.
on that
Oh,
while we're there. Yeah, I think we're just going on an adventure. We're not really telling him why it's us. I think.
Okay. That's a good detail. I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for in the end.
That's good.
Oh.
That's good. You're doing good. Good job, guys. Go team!
Hey.
I have Sir Esteban has summoned his Find Steed as a beautiful, majestic butterfly has appeared, and he's offering rides for money in town.
Get that
Respect
thing
the
out of
hustle.
here. This is a tavern, not a petting zoo.
So,
I have a permit. It's here as
team meeting then. Let's go over to this corner that is conveniently empty.
Sure.
Now it is. Get out.
Yeah, immediately. you did,
There's like
a-
2 people sitting there.
No, it was a family of furbolgs and their children that were
Aw.
clearly just sitting down to have like a nice morning breakfast, and so the kids start screaming as you all are ushering them out into another space.
All right, so team, we have a few options here. So we're not supposed to let the kid know we're escorting him.
No.
How are we supposed to do that?
From a distance.
Maybe we're students too. Senior students.
Okay.
Well, I don't think he knows what we look like. So we're just
That is
strangers
a
to
good
him.
point. Yeah, yeah.
That's true. We could knock him out and kidnap him and then take him there and then deliver him. 21
That's-
years old, not a child. So
It's true.
I mean,
We
we
have to
could just
keep
stick him in a
emphasizing he's not
barrel.
a child.
I don't think we'll get a bonus if we do that.
I mean, he won't know we're with him. You know, he won't be embarrassed because he won't be conscious. I mean, this could work.
That's true.
We could consider that if we had a carriage.
I have I have Carl here, which is a butterfly.
Just tie him to Carl.
It doesn't work for free
Jordan,
though, so it's like by
you-
the hour. So we
This
need
is
to-
Lord of the Rings, where we just could have got on one of the birds or whatever it was.
So here's a thought. Can anybody return people to life?
Possibly. But that last option, yeah.
Because
let's
we
not
could
do
just
that.
kill him, and then I can cast gentle repose on him so that he
think-
doesn't decay for a
That's
week.
a
Then we
you know
get him
what?
there, bring him back to life.
You know what?
No,
I'm
it
kind of new
doesn't-
with that one. I wouldn't count on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't
How-
really matter to me, as this would be a one-time job. But
Right.
do you not feel if you murder the man's child, he might not hire you again, whether or not you
I-
bring him back to life?
It does leave a mark though, right? It's like, you know, it's like
Experience
It
is
does.
everything. It's a once in a lifetime,
Like-
almost.
We get him from behind. How would he know it was us?
listen, Timora only
Maybe-
cares about profit. So as long as we're gonna profit from this, anything goes. Tova,
How
sorry.
about he starts his new school career happy and not traumatized?
I agree with that, actually.
I guess.
All right,
he's a
yeah,
young
no,
one.
that's fair.
Plus, I think if people at his school saw us all just drop his corpse off, they might start picking on him. So, they'll feel really bad for him, actually. So that could work.
I do
Mm.
apologize. Sometimes I forget about this trauma that everyone seems to have.
A lot of us do. We work for it somehow.
Mhm.
Hey,
A little
just out of
PTSD is good for, you know, in character.
yeah.
No,
just
no,
out
no,
of
no.
curiosity,
Nope.
how
Okay.
do you all feel about undead?
Undead.
They make great servants. Why?
Okay, cool.
That's a sick answer. That's a really dope answer.
All right, so we're down with undead, is what I'm hearing.
As long as it gets him there, that's fine. Whatever we need to do.
Okay, cool.
And
I just
so,
looked at the DM's face.
What is
Sir Esteban has ordered a
happening?
huge bowl of mozzarella sticks, by the way, and the
Mhm.
Even then, they're almost like French fries, like because there's so many on the plate, but they're thin mozzarella sticks with some garlic and
can't go
That's kind of
wrong.
amazing.
you can't go wrong.
I use only the donations to the church as the
Mhm.
payment for it.
I figured as much.
I respect.
PG like reaches into her pouch and pulls out a little thing of yogurt and a spoon.
Oh my god.
Pop.
As you are,
Eats
go on.
fiber.
Sorry. Just
If
a
we're
bag of
if we're
fiber.
talking about what we're eating instead of looking at the
My
sound,
immersion is perfect. It's good.
Wait, are you?
Love
Hang on. Are
PG.
you gonna have like that fiber breakfast that's just like, like not frosted flakes, but some kind of raisin bran?
yeah, it's
offering.
really
Oh,
bad
yeah,
for you,
yeah.
but marketed really good for you. Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's got a thing to the side of like strawberries and stuff like that to
Mhm.
help out a little bit. Sure. As you all are eating, it's besides a couple of evil stares from the family of furballs that are now in the corner, and having crayons in their hair from the kids. It's pretty quiet. There's an open window that's right next to where you all are. And you see, as you're kind of digging into your yogurt and your very fancy mozzarella sticks, you hear the sound of music of someone singing to themselves as they are starting to walk by the tavern. You all see a halfling with brown hair braided to the side and just going, "I'm going on an adventure today." I'm going on an adventure today. Just singing to himself as he's starting to walk down the road, seemingly getting ready to leave town.
Damn it.
Shit.
He's cute.
Uh,
That presents a problem.
I will sprint out the door.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Pop
Uh,
Pop will stand up and he cracks his back and he turns. He stands a little bit taller. He's a bit more ready and he just starts to move out. Normal speed.
The Earth Genasi claps their hands, and everyone who had food, it looks like these kind of rock kind of plates, except it's really light. It turns into a box to hold your food. You have to-go boxes as you leave.
That's awesome. DM, that's wonderful.
You all can eat and run.
And they're recyclable as you look in the
Yes, exactly.
Considering we're talking about killing this guy,
Very
and you're so sweet.
This is giving me like Flint's Redstone vibes with a rock
Mhm.
just.
Dinosaur cook in the back.
So as you are all running after Sam, are you trying to be stealthy?
Stealthy.
All right, why don't we do a group stealth check? And by the way, y'all, now's an incredible time. If you would like to, drop some donations for incentives, we're raising money for March of Dimes, which is a fantastic organization that helps to support parents throughout their pregnancies, help to end preventable maternal health risks and death, end preterm birth, and close the health equity gap for every family. We do have some incredible incentives if you want to have some fun for the players and for myself especially. So, just consider we're getting really close to 1,500, and I know also Whiskey
$19.
had- Yeah, we're really close. What was everyone's stealth check?
I rolled a
s-
wonderfully average 10.
10? Okay.
A scholarly 8.
Oh, this is great.
See?
Mm-hmm.
The scent gives me away.
Sure.
That-
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
got a strong 5 as I'm trying to wipe the
Oh.
greasy gauntlets
You're
over my
the
like
worst
stuff
speakers ever.
Oh,
while on my butterfly.
Love it. Okay. This is great.
17.
Pop-up coming in strong.
Pop Pop's
You got
like
that fiber.
looking at him, going, "What? What are you doing?" And he's like,
I am 2 sheets to the wind. Leave me alone. I am like the breeze.
He's like, why are you guys acting weird? As he's like,
Tova's not trying to stealth at all. She's hopping after Sam, going adventure today.
Mhm,
What I'm picturing happening is, so Sam is still ahead of you. You were able to kind of catch up, but you're still keeping a little bit of a distance, keeping that line of sight. The town itself, this main road, there are a number of folks that are coming in from the orchards and from the farms to sell their wares in the morning. The market's all set up at this point, and there are carriages that are kind of moving about. Gigi is still having a little bit of that slime happening, like splits for a moment and then like reforms around, and you just hear the farmer go, "What the heck?" Like just so confused by what's happening. We have Tova just kind of bounding down the road.
Singing top of
Swamp
mountains.
gas. Don't worry about it.
Paris is like, I imagine, like has hand up and is walking as quickly as possible, but not actually is focused on Sam, but not exactly looking at where they may be going. So is doing that movement of I'm going to move, but it is actually moving in front of things. So several carts collide with each other, making this loud ruckus kind of behind you as that's happening. Sir Esteban, you are still trying to, I think, munching on your mozzarella sticks, and not
dipping in
exactly-
ranch.
Yeah, dipping it ranch and having some fun with it. And at that point you just hear like several children crying of I want mozzarella stick, like, and just start screaming. Pop Pop, you were like a shadow in the wind compared to everything else that is kind of happening. This stealthy old man is just
If you
doing
don't mind
the-
me adding on a little bit,
Sure.
if for people who could see him, I guess, there's a moment where he like grabs his cloak and just flicks it a little bit, and like he just go, come on, come on, come on, and then all of a sudden it activates, and then it starts to shimmer, just like Terrace.
I love it. Yes. Amazing.
I like your taste in clothes.
Mhm. I have plans, my dude. I have plans.
I love this. All right, and you all exit eventually out of town. You do see at several points like Sam seems to turn his head around to just maybe perhaps get one last look. And does notice you all, but like
Hello.
When he turns around, Gigi just like immediately picks up a leaf and is pretending to study it very intently.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, bye, Shady Hollow.
and he just turns
Hi
around.
there.
Hi, are you Shady Hollow?
Are we what?
I was saying goodbye to Shady Hollow and you said bye-bye.
Oh, I said hi.
Oh, hi. Are you...
I'll turn around. Bye, Shady Hollow. I'm going on an adventure. What are you doing?
I'm going to school.
Oh, is that good or bad thing?
This is a good thing. I'm excited.
Cool, cool, cool.
I've never
Jules
seen
run
you
out of things
before.
to
Have you
say.
been in Shady Hollow long?
No, I'm just passing through.
Oh, where have you
Uh,
been?
I've been away. And I turn around and I jump back and leave.
From the distance, like a good like walking distance, I'd be like, what did he say? As like
Friends, I kind of I didn't plan ahead. I kind of ran out of things to say. What was the plan again? That little guy's
My
really
vocal
nice.
like that was my out loud voice. Don't mind me. Hey, look at this leaf.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wait, are you
maybe-
guys going that way?
Yeah.
I look at Sam.
Okay. You see he was like had seen Tova go off towards the group and was just kind of like weeping sadly and then had started to slowly turn
Oh.
towards the road.
Hey,
What's
you
happening?
kid.
What?
You
Yeah?
look like a stalwart adventurer, are you?
I want to be. That's my dream. I want to be an adventurer when I grow up.
Cool.
More.
Okay. How about you're going that way, right?
Yeah, straight out of town.
Okay, great. My name is Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah. Nice to
That
meet
was my
you.
grandma's name.
Oh, no way. She must have been brilliant.
She is very much.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm Gigi, and this.
And she holds up her arm, and this cute little wolf spider crawls
Oh my
up
god,
her
I don't
arm.
like spiders. Oh no!
Oh, okay. Well, that's Nipsey. We'll just put Nipsey away.
Starts panicking.
Nipsey's good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like spiders. No.
No,
Real
no,
sorry
no.
about that.
No.
Pop Pop's find a place to
Nipsey
sit
is
down while this is going on.
I just want to say, while this is going on, Terrace takes one look at Sam
Mhm.
and then sort of like looks at the rest of them like, if we touch this, if this child dies, I will murder all of you. Like,
Again,
very like,
specifying he is not a child. He just is very
I mean,
innocent.
yes.
And yes. No, I just
Cinnamon
want to make
bun.
that clear.
he
Cinnamon bun.
is child to Terrace.
Sure.
So, anyways, what I was thinking is, we're going that way. You're going that way. Maybe we could travel together.
Are you going to the festival in Illipin? The Harvest Festival?
That is exactly what we are doing. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of like friends and stuff, so it'd be really cool to like pretend I have friends in a group to travel with.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know
I-
what? I think we just become best friends?
I think we did.
Oh,
There's no
this is
need.
great. Okay.
There's no need to pretend if we can be friends.
You see the future?
Well, I can see where it goes. And I'd like it if we are friends in that future.
Okay. Is it just the
And he starts kind of gesturing towards like Tova, Paris, and Gigi pop up where you're sitting. I'm imagining you like raise your hand slowly, like I'm here.
Pot's falling asleep.
I imagine you're like a ghillie suit. It's like
I'm Tova. This here's my friend Rocco, and you see a teeny tiny little hummingbird come up and just hover right in front of him. And you're talking about adventures. I know an amazing adventure. Don't listen to. Okay, well, here I know this amazing adventurer, Sir Esteban. Sir Esteban.
yeah. Do you want mozzarella sticks? And also, do you want to go on a financial adventure? It's like-
No.
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 What's this? Listen, I don't have any loans. I don't know if I want to, going into more of the financials.
And that's
Oh,
very
sit.
smart.
Sir Esteban,
yeah. mhm.
if you leave Sam alone, I'll personally introduce you to my husband. And he
Power
has-
of friendship. Everything's fine.
That's
I'm
right. And friends offer other friends financial advice. And I think that like this could be a great opportunity. You're young, you have a lot of time on your hands to be able to invest in great things. And then
Sir Esteban. I can promise you my husband's a bigger fish.
I'm gonna hold on one second. 19 plus 3, 22 to history check. What do I know about Terrace's husband?
Paris, what would Sir Esteban know?
If you'd have noticed when she taken your brochure the first time on tour, she has a very heavy signet ring on her. She's also a duchess.
Oh, money. So immediately he will be like, got it. Well, you know what? Financial advice for nerds. You're gonna be fine. But if you ever want to hire me to like tutor you on combat, let me know, because I've been trained by the best. As he gestures to his magical longsword and his shield and all that.
I don't really do anything with like weapons. I do everything, and he gestures to his hand. You see a very similar ornate amethyst. I'm a jewel summoner, so I do everything with this, and there's some really cool stuff with it. But thank you. I will take it. What's my dad say? I will take it under advisement.
Nice, nice.
I will get back to you within 3 business days.
That's perfect.
And I think that is a perfect time to take a quick 10-minute break. So, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, y'all. Please get up, stretch, get some food, get some water. Consider donating to March of Dimes. We are so close to $1,500, and I would love if we can possibly get that before we get to break. Remember to share the link, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to our shenanigans. I love that I got you both. I take that as a win.
I wasn't expecting. Who were the theater kids?
It's a Sunday, it's fine. Welcome back to Just Humans March of Dimes. I'm gonna hold it together because I'm a DM. March of Dimes TTRPG charity weekend, and this one shot Sam's Day Out. A quick reminder that when you donate to March of Dimes, you support parents throughout their pregnancies, help to end preventable maternal health risks and death, end preterm birth, and close the health equity gap for every family. There are also a number of giveaways that are happening. So for every $5 you donate to March of Dimes, you'll be entered to win some amazing prizes, including art dice from Real Life Unicorn. I love that name. A copy of Necrobiotic, a PDF copy of The Black Ballad upon release, a PDF copy of The Spy Game, or a $100 gift card to Dispel Dice. So, hey, and if you cannot give at this time, I say this with every charity stream that I'm part of. Please retweet the going live and that we're back from break. It really does go a long way, especially in the Twitterverse that is happening. Endgame, who knows? Someone will see it. And it's a great way to support the stream and the causes. Give what you can, but not beyond your means. We are going to dive back into this game. We just hit $1,500, y'all. So let's go with that. And again, massive shout out to our producer and Oracle behind the scenes, Jess, who has just been rolling with all the punches and I'm sure taking necrotic damage from all of the crypto jokes that D'Angelo was doing. It's great. I'm
To
here
the
for it.
moon.
It's here. Quick reminder about our incentives, and then we'll get back into the story. So for $10, you can have advantage or disadvantage to the GM and/or player of your choosing. $15 auto crit to player or DM. $25 wild magic surge to the player of your choosing. $30 wild magic potion to the player of your choosing. $45. We all just met Sam. It's a surprise for him. Choose a rare item for Sam to try out randomly. This will be fine. $50 players get benefits of a long rest. $60 Sam's mom calls with a complication. $75 wild magic surge to the party. And of course, listen, at $100 you can summon a present for the party. Because hey, it's a fun time here. And we did have to say goodbye to Whiskey. They had some IRL things to take care of. But hey, if we hit 1575, I would be more than willing to throw a part 2 to this one shot with this phenomenal group. So just something to consider as we go back in. Players, are you ready to journey back beyond the veil again?
Donate now.
Goblin. So we're coming back just as the group has embezzled some money from Sam's dad after getting some
Okay,
getting
now
their
the
job.
group did not
Yeah,
I
embezzle
know
money.
I was
Come on
looking
now.
at Sir Esteban when I said that. I realized I need to specify.
Uh-huh.
They have all been charged with the going and bringing Sam to Lyros, which is in Illipin, about a 2 days journey from Shady Hollow. They need to do this secretly because Sam's dad does not want to dampen any of Sam's budding confidence. So the group had some mozzarella sticks and some fiber, and then quickly met up with Sam just as he was getting ready to head out onto the road. Excited about meeting this new band of possible friends and seeing where this goes. So, who will be leading the charge as you all are leaving Shady Hollow?
Oh hell, I'll do it.
All right,
Yeah, I was like, nose goes. Yeah.
Well, in that case,
Everybody's
Terrace is at
downwind.
yeah. Oh God. I was going to say Terrace is at the very back, and I'm like, it's still not gonna escape.
Yep,
the...
there's a breeze that's now, since you're moving to the east, there's a lovely little breeze that's coming in, so all of you behind Gigi are just getting the full stench of it. Every
Got
now and then a little
prestidigitation
bit of
going. Just
Yep,
kind of
every now
wafting
and then a
little
little
bit.
bit of that leftover ooze is coming off, and just kind of hitting the pavement as you all are walking.
Is it weird I'm seeing this and getting more hungry as I looked at Tova?
Yes. Yeah, that's weird. Mhm.
Like, huh.
I mean, maybe you like those umami flavors, like the funky.
It could be
Yeah.
refined taste, you know. My palate is just above other people's. It's like that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah.
Whatever
Sure.
it is, I don't believe it is called fine taste.
As you
It's
all are
something.
walking, why don't Gigi, and I'll allow whoever might be walking besides Gigi to go ahead and make either a survival check or perception check for me, please.
Okay.
Not 20 for a 26.
Okay.
Whoa. 15.
15. Gigi, you are.
Let's go with the
kind of-
26.
Yeah. I imagine you're taking the lead, but just this, smoke is coming in, and you're getting accustomed to just the weather. And now you have
Oh
this
god,
kind of-
bugs in my eyes.
you also have every now and then that Sam is kind of walking next to you, is very careful not to walk behind you, and is walking next to you and just keeps asking, so where have you been? Where have been all the adventures at blah, blah, blah? Like, just, it's that kind of incessant, like, toddler that's always asking, but why?
Yeah.
But why?
I tell Sam the story of how I met Zutmoy.
Okay. Who's Zukmoy?
Huh?
Who's Zukmoy? You're...
Zutmoy is one of the demon lords. She is, her domain is over, like, fungus and stuff like that. So.
Fascinating. As
She's
this
a big,
conversation...
sexy mushroom woman.
Words I never thought I would hear you say.
Yeah.
Love it. Tova, as you're kind of walking a little behind.
And it's a very inappropriate story. Like,
You kind of see Sam is like turning redder and redder by the second as these details are being said. Tova, as you all are walking, there's trees on either side. It starts to get very quiet. No birds chirping. And with such a high roll, you notice to the right, about 30 feet off of the road, it's a little strange for a moment. It looks like the tree limbs are moving, but not just moving slowly. It looks like they are taking steps forward, and your eyes shift just above the tree line where you see a large, it almost looks like a wooden arachnid is kind of seems to have eyed your group, and you actually see this little bit of saliva kind of, and then landing on the, like, this cherry blossom tree that's nearby, and immediately starts corroding from it. Just off the path. Sam hasn't noticed it. Gigi hasn't noticed it. Those with a passive perception above a 15 would notice it. Just that the tree's corroded, not necessarily the creature that it came from. So Tova, you see this. It hasn't made a move completely onto the road. It's staying just within the tree line.
Pals, isn't it funny how sometimes a little friend, like kind of like the one that Gigi has, do they have relatives, like really big relatives that sometimes like to go in trees that are sometimes that away?
that is a weirdly specific question. And I turn and
Isn't it,
look where
though?
she's pointing.
That's a weirdly specific question.
And,
I haven't heard anything.
I'm looking in the direction that Tova was pointing.
and
You would notice something looks out of place.
I use message to be like, big fucking spider over there.
And as you say this, because in Ampistrano, the way that message and sending works, it's not only words that get transmitted. You, Gigi, get the image of the spider, this arachnid, that literally its legs look like the trunks of trees. The bottoms of the legs look like almost like bushes. It's very strange. You get a very clear image of it.
Because Teres has over 15 as well, she also sees this, right?
Yes. Also, thank you so much for that donation. We just hit $1,600. So
What?
there will be a
What?
part 2.
That's amazing.
There
Omega
will
skills,
be-
you think?
Thank you so much for that.
The Fellowship
you're
of
a
Sand
gem.
2.
Yes, thank
Electric
you
Boogaloo.
so much. Yes, actually, yeah, no, I have a perfect idea for this. It'll be great.
Baby, thank you.
So thank you so much for that donation. You get advantage and auto crits to all the players. So you each
We
get
might live through
amazing.
this.
to use that.
I need that. I've not been rolling great.
Which is great because we should probably go ahead and roll initiative at this point.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Teres is just looking at the spider and like, that would make a fine addition to my garden.
Natural 20, so that's a
Uh,
19 for me.
Hey.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
hang on
wait.
1 second. So 20 and 25, anybody?
6.
6. Okay. So 6. And I'm sorry, Sir Esteban, you got a 19, you said?
Correct. Yep.
Awesome. All right, Gigi, I'm so proud of you.
I am ready.
This many.
I am writing a magical butterfly, so it makes sense.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
yeah.
Tasty butterfly.
Terrace, what did you get?
19 plus 5, so that is a 24.
Ooh, so you actually get to go first. This
Ooh, yum, yum.
spider is about 30 feet away to the right, just within the tree line. It's one of those roads, think honestly like Wizard of Oz, the Yellow Brick Road, where the trees are kind of have been cut. They're kind of slightly coming onto the path, but largely off. So you do have that ability if you wish to do anything.
I'm sorry, I disassociated for like a full second. I have a what ability?
So the spider is just off to the right, about 30 feet. The road that's in front of you, it's kind of like the Yellow Brick Road where the trees have been neatly cut. Their branches overhead are kind of just dappling in terms of the kind of mantle above. But on either side, that's where the trees are. The spider hasn't made a move yet, but it's 30 feet just off of the road to the right. Think of like 1 or 2 o'clock on the dial.
Okay. She's gonna look at it, and be like, and reach her hand across, like she can touch it from where she is, but she's not. And she casts chill touch on it.
Okay, what's the range?
It is 120 feet.
Love it.
Yeah. So it looks like this very sickly, see-through, skeletal hand, and it goes straight to where the head would join the thorax.
All right. Does it
Kind of
need
like-
to make any kind of save or anything?
Let me see.
And just so
If
we
it
know,
was-
Esteban, you're on deck. Then it's the spider, Sam, Tova, Gigi.
So, I'm just rolling. I pressed the thing by mistake. My bad.
It's all
I'm
good.
just gonna roll my own thing. No, it's just very slow digital dice.
Also, thank you
Uh,
again for that
20
donation.
I have a question about that donation.
We will answer that
What?
after Terrace's turn. But yes.
Yes.
So that is a 22 to hit it.
Okay. 22 does hit.
Yay. Then I'm gonna get D8s. Real quick. I have too many dice.
No such thing.
Whoa, shoot. Okay, that
Of
is-
course. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So that is 12 necrotic damage.
All right. Your chill touch expands out from you, kind of making this winding kind of path as it connects with the body of this. And you actually see for a moment the body and one of its legs flare with like this dark necrotic. You hear this kind of almost like popping noise of kindling in the air as this chill touch is taking over, doing some damage, not as much as you would think it would,
Oh.
but still doing a fair bit of damage.
But as she does that, she's like, "Hello, little one. Can we help?"
All right. Amazing. Thank you for this surprise for Sam.
Yeah.
This will be great.
What?
Yeah. Oh boy. You basically just gave him a lightsaber.
Oh no!
We will get to that on his turn. Sir Esteban, it is your move.
So he'll be like, I mean, come on, guys. As long as we don't mess with it, it won't mess with us. And he pulls out his like long sort of warning, and it sure enough is like glowing with like malicious intent. It's like, all right, we got to deal with it. I was like, all right, Sam, so you gonna use your crystal thing, or like you gonna?
What?
and then-
What? We're fighting something?
Yeah, you see that thing right there? It wants to eat your face. Like it wants
Oh
to
God!
completely
Oh,
devour
that's
you.
terrifying. Oh no!
So what are you gonna do? And it's like, let me show you what I can do, and maybe you want to hire me after this. And then
Okay.
he'll be like, "Caw!" and have his like butterfly take him
Are we an
to
American mercenary or something? I'm very confused.
and he's gonna move over to the spider to go and attack it. And then let me go ahead. Can I use my auto crit for this?
You can. It's your autocrit. You can use whenever you want.
All right, I'll go ahead and use it on this thing.
Okay.
And then he is gonna do his. Oh, it's max. Is it max damage and then roll the additional
Yes,
damage?
So
Okay.
it's your max, and then you roll one more time.
So 10, so that's 20 damage. And then I am gonna go ahead and do the classic Divine Smite.
Yeah.
11 more damage on that.
Okay. What
And
kind
then-
of damage is it? Radiant.
Radiant, yeah.
Okay.
And his wallet falls out if that doesn't. If you. And then
Spider, I don't think it has a wallet.
the second attack, an 8. So
Nope, it just kind of buffers
Yeah.
it away.
but that first attack was great, right? As he
Yeah.
looks back to Sam.
Amazing. It is the spider's turn. It is not happy.
Oop.
Both Esteban and Terrace have definitely made it known where you all are. I need all of you to make a dexterity savings throw, please.
You all get a +3 on saving throws due to being around my glorious presence.
Nice. 11.
11. Okay.
19?
Gigi? 19?
Sorry, +3, you said?
Yeah, +3. Yeah.
Goblin's making the face of, I did not roll well. What did you roll?
Oh, I had to roll 2?
Yeah, all of
Oh.
you, because you're kind of clustered together in the moment. Yeah,
So that's
And what am I rolling?
dexterity savings throw.
Dex, thank you. 14.
14. Okay. All right. Anyone that rolled below a 12, you see this web immediately kind of out from its legs, not from its mouth or other area. And this kind of green weaving takes place, slamming Sam into the ground as he has been caught up into it. Anybody else that rolled below a 12? Tova, you are also kind of slammed up, now caught in this webbing. You'll be able to use I'll give it a, because this is a one shot, and why not? This is my rolls. You'll be able to use a bonus action to get out of it. I'm not going to make you use your full turn. So you are in this moment grappled by the web, and you are not prone.
Ew.
With that, you will also take 7 points of acid damage as this thing starts to eat away at some of your clothing, materials, anything you might be having. You hear Sam just go,
Ow, this really hurts. This shouldn't be hurting, should it?
Yeah, it's supposed to hurt, but it's not good hurt. It's icky.
with that, Sam is going to use his bonus action to get out of the webbing, and you see his amethyst kind of flare up for a moment, and he concentrates, and the amethyst begins to expand. There's almost like these particles in the air, and he eventually is wearing this amethyst armor and kind of stands at the ready and just opens his hand up, and this amethyst purple beam shoots at the spider, which does hit with a natural 20.
Hey.
So
Remind me why we're escorting him?
I know, right? Yeah.
This dad's overprotective, man.
So that's gonna be 15 amethyst damage going to this spider. You see, actually, like it's almost like icicles are taking over one of the legs where it's touching into the main body of this thing. So it's got this like, think 1980s, like the shoulder pads, kind of just this amethyst, yeah, kind of sticking out. That is it for Sam's turn. Tova, you are up. Gigi, you're on deck.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to get up, and I'll just go ew, ick. And I'll hold up my staff. By the way, this is a staff for me. For a normal person, it would be a wand of wonder.
I love it.
So
I love it.
I roll
Love.
on that, and I get to cast lightning bolt.
yeah.
So that's going to be 86 with a dex saving throw, though.
Okay. Natural 1.
Hey! All right. 22 damage.
As this damage hits, are you going for a specific area?
Probably the little butt shooters on its feet.
Sure. Yeah, you begin hacking at this, weaving. Yeah, just having an absolute blast, and you can see the cracks are starting to form, almost like when a oh my god, the word just disappeared. But when like a huntsman or other such person is actually like taking an axe to a tree, you can see the markings starting to spread. This thing is not doing the greatest, at least with this leg. Overall, it is starting to get into the bloodied area. Anything else you wish to do?
Not this time. I'll stand next to Sam.
All right. Before Gigi's turn, because I forgot to do this, there is a flash of light, and all of a sudden, manifesting in front of Sam, in his outstretched hand, which was still kind of like bleeding that amethyst, you see a long sword hilt sunblade that has now appeared, glowing and making a as he kind of swings in like,
This is neat. I don't really deal with this, but oh boy.
This is like a lady from a lake get it to him is like, is he the main character of this anime? It's like,
hey, it's anime inspired, so I'm here for it. Like, let's go. All right, Gigi, you are up. Then, Terrace, you are on deck.
Okay, so let's see. Gigi kinda, you said this thing's looking pretty bad, right? Okay, well, in
Yeah.
that case, Gigi kinda walks up and looks at it and goes, you disgust me. And as she flicks on her shoulder, these swarms of wasps come flying off her shoulder, and they swirl around this giant spider thing, and they begin stinging it, but they're not actually stinging it, because you see these are parasitic wasps, and they are laying eggs within the spider.
Oh,
Gross.
oh,
Disgusting.
oh. That actually happens.
It does.
I just love, hang on, I want to just put this into
La, 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 la,
perspective.
la, la.
Gigi, who is going, you disgust me, is doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a con save, DC 16.
I'm putting your dice away. That was a 9.
Why?
That was a 9 plus 4, so no.
Oh, did the dice I gave you not roll out well against
I
me?
have 3 other sets you've given me. We will try those.
All right, that's going to be, let's see, that's 10 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, is that necrotic? No, that's not necrotic. What is
I was
that?
going to say it shouldn't
Poison?
be necrotic. Poison,
It's
probably.
the skull with the X's. That's poison.
Yes, that is poison.
Yes.
Okay. You immediately see it. I'm not gonna get super descriptive because honestly, not saying anything is way worse.
It
I'm
also
gonna let
has
you
to
imagine
move
what it looks
5
like.
Sorry. It also has to move 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay, why don't you roll a d4
Okay.
and we'll see where it goes.
It is moving to the south.
Perfect.
Does
I
not
get it?
provoke opportunity attacks. And yeah, that's it.
So it moves. If you are in melee range with it, yes, you will get an attack of opportunity. I'm waiting. I got an ad, so I'm just. And we're back on.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hi, everybody.
I
So,
can't believe you killed us all immediately.
I know, like
I know,
TPK.
and that's the that's the end of
Listen,
the game. We're gonna have to reroll
I
characters
didn't
for
see
part
y'all there,
2.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
miss Gigi.
Spoiler alert: Sam was the BBG.
Yeah, Sam was a
so-
BBG.
So if you had a stream hiccup for a moment, Gigi did something really cool, which has something to do with larva, and that's all I'm gonna say. So what's gonna happen is the spider ends up moving southward, and so it doesn't get any attack of opportunities, but the players do. So Sir Esteban and anybody else that was in range will be able to do that. We all had a DM moment of, I would like to please make an attack. So yes.
I'm assuming it's within 10 feet of me.
15 versus AC.
15 misses.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll to hit first.
White, and it is hightailing it out. It does not like these little things on it.
16?
Misses as well. It's not liking what y'all are doing to it.
Gigi pulls out her whip and goes to crack the whip at it, and instead she it goes wide and then snaps back and clips the top of her head. And she's like,
Oh god. Oh, why? Why?
All right. Okay, Terrace, you are up. Then Esteban, you are on deck.
So, just want to double check. Where is the spider now?
It's
is
moved
it-
closer. It's still not on the road. It's moved
it
closer.
moved
to-
5 feet away from us.
Oh, 5 feet away. Sorry. Directions are
So
hard,
it's like
y'all.
35 feet away from me.
Mhm.
Okay. That's fine. Terrace has very long legs. So she's like, no, you don't get to run from us. And then just sort of almost anime style, just flavor wise,
Sure.
runs and runs along the trunks of the trees
Okay.
and
that.
lands feet first as an attack, and the next as flurry of blows, punching it in the thorax.
Okay.
So basically landing on its back and attacking it twice.
All right. So roll to hit.
Hey, whoa!
Which, by the way, Terrace is actually playing a subclass that is exclusive to Ampistrano. It is the Way of the Moon Monk, and it's a lot of fun to play. So we'll see
Nice.
fun
Cool.
shenanigans that will happen.
So it is the first one's iMaths. The 22 to hit, and the
That
second
hits.
one is 19 to hit.
That just hits. So the second one just hits.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Now I need to find my maths, people. So the first one deals 11 damage, and
Okay.
the second one deals 10.
Okay. Pop, pop, as your
Yeah,
for a
feet,
moment
then
there's
fists.
there's like a flash of light, and anyone that's around it looks almost like crescent moons are hitting this arachnid, and there's this kind of burst of light as it's hitting, doing a fair bit of damage. Is there anything else you wish to do, Terrace?
Yeah, well, at third level, whenever I use flurry of blows, at
Mhm.
the end of my turn, I can roll a d20.
Yes. So you want to see if
I
you
feel
pop
that way.
into the veil?
I do.
Let's see it.
I'm just curious. Oh shoot, that disappeared. So I'm gonna roll another one.
It popped into the veil.
it ran under my desk and I
Nope.
can't see it. 19.
Okay.
I rolled high. Yeah, 11 or higher, you can shift into the veil
Yep. So
until my next turn.
There's
It's
a
fine.
shimmering of movement, and it looks like a small constellation of falling stars are surrounding Karis for a moment as Karis disappears from the field.
Stairs are so
Um,
cool.
Ta-ta, darlings.
You just hear this disembodied voice, with the echo of "ta ta, darlings." Sir
Don't
Esteban.
tear us better than me.
It's like I've heard you talk in that voice. Sir Esteban, it is your turn, then is the spiders, and then Sam's.
Perfect. So Esteban will go ahead and move to strike. Let me do digital dice. See, let me trust him. Okay, that was horrible. That was an 11. We're gonna do our regular dice, and that was a natural 20. Okay, so that's way better. All right. So that 25, just in case.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
With 2 hands on the blade, it's gonna be 7 points of physical damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do our divine smite as we do, with an extra 4 points of damage. So 11 total.
11 total. With that nat 20?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So that'll
I was
be
gonna say, that should be
10.
more.
Yeah, that'll be 10 plus the 4. Is that what it rolled for? Let me see. Look. Yeah. 10 plus the 7. So 10 more to that.
Okay.
essentially.
All right. Sir Esteban, how do you want to do this?
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. He's gonna go ahead and use like a signature move that's like from his homeland, where it's a series of like 1,000 strikes essentially, and then he'll do the anime thing where he'll go ahead and flick his blade, and then when he flicks his blade, the spider just explodes in like Quentin Tarantino gore, and then
4 rains down.
exactly drowns
you
us
see-
almost. Yeah.
Sam, as like the silence falls and you hear this kind of bell sound as Terrace appears back right where they left originally. Sam goes, "So is this what you mean by financial investment? That I'll get weapons like this?"
You could. It's possible. I mean, you just met me, and bam, you got that. So I feel like there's something. And then he'll look. Is Terrace like gone, like from out of sight right now?
Terrace was, and probably at this point is just starting to come back.
Okay. And then when Terrace begins to reappear, he's like, if you want combat training, let me know. Because what if that device doesn't work for you? You're gonna need to know how to throw hands, and I can help you with that.
Would you allow me
No.
to show? Will you allow me to show up where I want to?
Yeah.
She appears right behind Sir Esteban.
So, Sammy, Sam. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. And as he's talking, like the amethyst armor is slowly shifting off of him, and you see him shrinking back down because the armor gave him a good like foot in terms of height. Just kind of shrinking
Cool.
down a little bit.
Cool.
Mhm.
How much would it bother you if there was a giant undead spider following us?
I mean, as long as I don't see it, I'm okay.
As long as I do what?
I don't see it. Like I don't perceive it in any way.
And I look at the giant spider, and I look at Sam.
You're
Okay,
like,
never mind.
no. Gigi really wants an undead something.
Do you want an undead spider?
As long as it's not an undead Sam.
Come on, let's go and play.
Oh no.
It doesn't have to be a spider. As long as it's not a Sam.
You are officially out of
And
combat.
at this point, there's like a rustling behind Gigi's neck, and this little field mouse head pops out from around the side of her neck, and its little nose is just kind of wiggling as it's
Where's
sniffing the
that
air.
little one? They're so cute.
Oh, that's Gouda.
Gouda. Like the
Gouda's my buddy.
okay.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's an interesting name.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Gouda and Nix,
casually.
they keep me company.
So Gigi, I have a question
Yeah.
for you. When, with all your very pointed questions, I can't help but notice, do you have the ability to turn things into the undead?
Yes, I do.
You ever tried your hand at a Fey Lord?
Tried my hand, what?
At a Fey Lord?
I have not, but I would be willing to.
Oh, we should talk later.
Alright. Faye, man. Pfft.
I take offense to that. Said the Eladrin.
I bet you do.
Should we get back on to going?
Yeah, we should probably do that, yeah.
Okay. Did you want to take the lead again, Gigi?
I can do that. I am.
Or I could. You could definitely.
Did Pop die?
I feel perhaps you could take the back.
Okay,
Yes.
I can do
You're
that.
very
Rear
talented,
guard.
like-
I'll make sure everything's cool. Sam, you just don't turn around, okay?
Okay.
Sir Esteban, as you say, did Pop Pop die? From above you, there's the sound of wings, and you see Pop Pop is now riding an alicorn, which for those of you that don't know what an alicorn is a Pegasus unicorn, because why not? And
It's actually Unicorn Pegasus, but that's okay.
my world.
I mean, technically.
Actually, yeah.
Taken to the skies, and it's just kind of waving down at all of you and just kind of giving that look of Lord help you, like as though
oh my
you're
He just flicks him off.
Yep.
That means we get a bigger cut of the money, so whatever nerd is continues.
His pop up is float
Tara's
away.
like
We miss you,
considering
Whiskey.
shooting down. Tara's just consider shooting it down for a second.
What do
We
I
miss you,
have? What
Whiskey,
do I have?
remember,
Ooh.
You know, it's fine.
I could have an undead alicorn.
Oh god, I have nightmares about
Oh.
this goblin. You realize this?
I love
you,
Gigi.
Goblin.
I love you and I love
It's
Gigi.
amazing.
You all will continue down the road. Why don't each of you roll a survival check to see how the remainder of this day goes?
I'm rolling it with guidance.
Okay.
Digital dice are not helping me. I got an 8.
Don't forget, you also do have an advantage that if you have not used it, we've got
We
Let
have
me
an
do that
advantage.
left.
with my
So-
physical dice. 13. That's better.
13,
18.
18,
15.
15,
18.
18. Very nice.
So
I
the front and the
really
back know
advantage.
what we're doing.
Oh yeah, the front and the back get it. The middle are also. Can I just ask, since the spider exploded while I was in the veil, does that mean I'm the only one not covered in spider?
Yes.
Oh, I do
I
want
love
to
that.
animate the spider, by the way.
Okay, I
Oh.
figured you did, so yes, you can do that.
Don't
and
look
it'll
back,
be-
Sam. Whatever you do,
I told him not to turn around.
your wife will turn into a pillar of salt. Do not look back.
Sam?
Imagine you all have like stationed yourselves around Sam, so anytime he's like, "Oh wait, a bird," and starts to look, you were like,
I know.
Is it
I think
big enough
Tara's-
for me to ride on it?
No.
"Yeah, it's massive." Yeah,
Awesome.
you're hovering off the ground a good like 25 feet in the air. Yeah.
That's amazing. I think Teres would position herself just behind Sam, so every single time he gets distracted, she's just like,
Just because it is a fantasy game and I can, it is a skeletal spider. Like you would find at Walmart during Halloween.
Yes.
um,
The reason why, so it's not going to be exactly that because there are spiders like that. Those are bone weavers. They would not be found here. But it can have skeletal features, but will not exactly be a skeleton. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only
My-
thing I will fight you back on because I'm like,
Oh, no,
"There's
no,
a
no, it's fine. Baby, it's your world. I'm just playing in it.
I know.
I
I love
really
it.
hate that my brain just went, actually the skeleton's on the outside of the spider. And I'm like, shut up.
I know. That's the
Group of
reason I
DMs.
wanted it to be skeletal because it doesn't make sense.
Dan, I was picturing you to make it like a fungal spider with like
I
mushrooms.
mean, I
all
could
over
do
it.
like a zombie
Oh,
spider.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Last
a
of Us.
zombie.
Yeah.
Last of Us, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That is
That's
sexy.
even
I mean,
scarier.
That's up to you.
that
Wait,
is-
zombie spider.
It's that.
And it's
Um,
actually
Yes.
being controlled by the parasites that
oh,
Yeah.
do that.
Love it.
But I think Teresa's gonna take one look at the thing and just like put like her hands like physical blinkers around Sam's head, just like you're not looking behind.
Trying to distract him. So, Sam, tell me about your likes and dislikes. You
I
got any
really like
pets?
cherries, but I'm super allergic to them. Like
Okay, you
super allergic.
Probably shouldn't eat those.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
What happens?
I had a friend that was trying to make an old fashioned and they put cherries in it. It didn't go well.
Oh,
I
no.
feel like you should have contacted a family member or had someone contact a family member who could contact another family member who could scream at that person for you.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I feel like if you eat enough, maybe you'll build up an immunity. You know, like have you tried that?
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
always the
Yeah, make
option
sure
of
that you're
beheading.
partying with a healer.
Yeah, my a very dear friend that I consider as an older sister was there and made sure that I was okay.
That
That's
friend of
nice.
yours, you could always consider beheading him. Then they can't do it again.
That's a bit excessive.
Is
Uh,
it?
Fun fact, I'm actually a trained paladin, like officially. So if you want to chow down on some cherries, I can neutralize that stuff pretty easily. You just let me know for a fee though.
Yeah, absolutely
That's very
not.
multifaceted of you. And at this point, you all have been traveling for a few hours. The sun has dipped, and evening has settled in. With those fantastic survival checks, you all think you have found a pretty safe spot just off of the path. There's like a couple of fallen trees that have kind of given you some coverage on one side. As night kind of settles in, there are 3 moons that are shining in the sky. Right now it's not a full moon for any of them. It's all crescents and crystal clear blue sky, stars dotted.
So, should we make dinner or something?
Sure, you know how to cook?
No.
That is unfortunate. Oh, wait, I've got this.
And she reaches behind her, like into the lichen and stuff that's growing on her.
Sure.
And I'm going to cast Goodberry. And I pull out a handful of like yellowish green, very soft and squishy berries that are like overripe grapes.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of browned at the end and that kind of sickly yellow color, but she holds them out. Everybody take one.
All right, no hesitation.
Oh,
thanks.
thank you. That's great.
Yeah.
It's like, like
Yeah, we'll take one.
Well, I do
Hold on,
believe
hold
I'll
up, these aren't
pass
cherries, are
this
they?
time round.
They are not cherries.
All
Well,
right.
hang on. I can share.
Terrace, aren't you hungry?
My
Do it.
Frederick gave me a little like box full of food,
And you see he pulls out this little miniaturized like picnic basket, and he takes his water jug and pours a drop on it, and it starts to enlarge, eventually turning into a small picnic table that spreads itself. I can see the pain in Goblin's face. Spreads itself into. this
Nobody ever
lovely-
wants my cooking. I'm just saying.
Sam took it and he's eating it, but he's also like, I
Okay.
can also, yeah. Sam is very
Okay.
kind. He will do
Well,
it.
it was a good berry, so everybody gets 1 health point back, and you are sustained. You are sassified and feel comfortably full.
Terrace is putting that in her pocket, not her mouth. She's
Sam ate it. Sam ate it because yes, it's rude to
Okay.
say no. But you see that there is a spread in front of. All of a sudden, it looks like there is surf and turf. There's a couple bottles of like a Pinot Grigio, a Pinot
Mhm.
Noir. There's also a Scotch. There's like baby carrots that have been cooked. Like an absolute spread. And then of course there are these kind of, they look like little crescent moons that kind of into small plates for you all to use, if you all decide.
So, yeah, Frederick is pretty cool. He does a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Your good
Terrace
is
sits
really
down.
good.
Yeah, Esteban is already chowing down and be like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your Gabero is really good.
No, it's you don't have to patronize me. It's fine.
I'm not patronizing.
No,
And at
I
this point,
mean, I'm
Sam
an
has-
adult. I can take it.
Sam has clasped both of your hands and is just looking at you with almost like puppy dog eyes. Of,
It was really good. It was one of the best things I've had.
Oh my god, I will die for you.
Does Gigi say that out loud? I just
Yes.
love it. I love it so much.
It was really good.
How did you do that?
How did I do what?
I hate people. Except you.
I don't know.
Ouch. All right.
Sir,
Don't
Sir
like the
Esteban, she's
Fae.
not gonna
Don't like anyone
him.
but him.
She's not gonna eat him, is she?
You never
Yeah.
know.
It's so much.
I
No.
think she might turn him into undead for other reasons. Just
Hmm.
for
No.
convenience.
No, Sam must be protected at all costs. All
I'm sorry, what?
costs.
I need to be protected?
You are a sweet cinnamon bun in this world, and if anything tries to ever hurt you, I will lay down my life to protect you.
Okay. I'm glad I asked because I was just worried because my dad is a little bit overprotective, you know?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't put it past him to have hired like a group to try to protect me. So that's why I wanted to ask.
Oh, what a
him.
dick. No, yeah, no, don't worry about that from us. Do not turn around.
But if you did want to
Relax,
hire
sir.
us to help
Relax, sir.
you, I mean, we're open to that. If you want to.
Yeah, I mean,
Persuasion check.
Terrace is just going to be like, but honestly, Sam, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Judging from how you can stand up for yourself, I really don't think you even need to be protected.
I mean, I think everybody needs people at some point. I'm just used to counting on myself, so, but it's nice traveling with all of you, and feeling like I belong, you know?
Can we be friends for real?
I thought we already were.
Oh, good. I just wasn't sure if it was mutual, you know, because
Well,
Okay.
I'm called an escort, so I'm a professional companion. So unless you pay me, I won't be your friend. So
Oh,
just it's not a mean thing. Like it's just like how I treat.
this is a
Well-
lesson on telling real friends from not real friends. Let me tell you about people like this. I'll go off on a rant.
mm-hmm. No, it's just nice to just, you know.
And at this point, he's like, he's not eating anything. He's more watching everybody just enjoying company and the food. And every now and
Aw.
then just looking up at the sky. He's full
Terrace
from the
is
good
like-
berry.
Terrace is like, so his eyes are suspiciously shiny. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm. It just reminds me of when I was little and I would have like nighttime sleepovers. Frederick would be holding the torchlight the entire night, pretending it was the moon, and so I was super tired when that was done. But we would do like this kind of tent in my room, and I would get all my stuffed animals together, and it'd be like we were an adventuring party. And then here we are, we're doing it.
You know, I guess this food is payment enough. I'll be. We're friends.
You won,
Turkey
Sam. You
free
won.
sizes that
Are
day.
you sure? As you see Sam's like slowly putting his wallet where you see there's like several very large like platinum coins in his
You're
wallet.
fine. You're fine. I got your back.
Okay. Well, I'm really sleepy. You just need to, say, I'm done, and the basket will make itself back. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm happy to take a watch. That's what the adventurers do, right?
yes, they do.
Sam, it's
Yeah?
quite okay. I don't really need to sleep.
Like ever?
Go to meditate for a little
Yeah, I need 4 hours.
But even then,
But I think we are giving Sam the full adventurer adventure, and so Sam should take a watch shift.
how about this, Sam? When I'm taking my 4-hour nap,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to take a watch with me?
When you're napping?
I mean, here's my thought. You don't have to get a full night's rest. You don't have to get a full night's rest. So why don't me, Tova, and Sam take first watch while you guys do your meditating and whatever weird thing you do, and then you two can take second watch.
I think that sounds good.
That
I'm
sounds like a
agreeable.
solid.
And Pinchy will take watch through the night too.
Who's Pinchy?
Don't turn
Don't
around.
turn around.
I'm feeling like something's watching me. Okay.
Nothing that will hurt you is watching you. If it knows
Ah.
what's good for it.
Okay.
All right. So Sir Esteban and Terrace, you settle down and meditate. Gigi and Tova, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check? Sam will not be rolling because he doesn't know what to do. So
13.
13.
11.
11.
Actually, I would like to use my advantage.
I was gonna say you do have advantage.
Maybe I'll.
Actually, you're not rolling well, so you just sit there, rest.
Huh, I know that feeling very well.
Natural 20 for a
Oh, hey.
25 plus guidance.
Mm-hmm.
29.
Ooh.
You see everything.
I can see through time.
Oh gosh.
Smell colors. Like it's
You smell
everything.
colors.
You're just chewing on mushrooms and this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just like nibbling on something over her shoulder.
Yep. The moons all soar a little bit higher. And every now and then you can hear the kind of whoo, whoo from owls in the distance. And as you all are on your watch, the only thing that does happen is eventually there are several white wolves that kind of move around. They don't seem like they're attacking. As soon as they notice Sam kind of raises his amethyst hand and they kind of merge back in the darkness of the woods.
That's okay. White wolves are family crest, so it's a whole thing. It's,
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
He like sees the tension of like, wait, what?
so yeah, they don't attack.
So, Sam, have you ever been on any other adventures?
I mean, when I was younger, we did an adventure where we were taking on my giant piggy bank with some toys. Does that count?
Absolutely.
Okay. That was about it.
I believe it. Hey, Sam, do you like cards?
I do.
And Gigi reaches down to the box at her side and like spins the lock a couple times and opens the box.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sam.
Oh Lord.
This is
I know what this is.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
this is just a little treat that I like to give special people who
Mm-hmm.
I think are neat.
Mm-hmm.
So, pick a card. Any card.
And we'll pick third from the right.
Okay. Let me double check what that is. I think I know what it is.
For those of you
If
that
so,
may
this is
not
good.
know
Yep.
what this is a deck of many.
Yes. Just for the record, you look
Yes.
over, Tova's very alert, and you hear She's snoozing with her eyes open. She is not condoning what's going on.
I love it. Oh, Tova.
Otherwise, she would
This
have
group
stopped
is so wholesome. I love it. Except the cryptocurrency, but even then, it's still wholesome.
You know, just like just a friend from high school wants to get back in touch. You know, it's fine.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay.
So what did you do?
There is a. Do you mind if I run with this, Jordan?
Listen, you're my best friend. I said yes to you bringing this in, so clearly, yes, I'm fine with
Okay.
you running with this.
There is kind of like a rumbling on the ground, and the ground begins to kind of tremble, and it becomes uneven and it's kind of undulating to the point that it wakes people up, and it sort of centers in, almost like tons of burrows are being dug towards Sam holding this card, and from under the ground up pops a small bunny with a single horn protruding from his head. Because Sam now has, I'm gonna mispronounce it, an Amirage Knight.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. Is this? I want to imagine as Sam has like been settling as the thing is like, is this always normal?
I mean, it's probably nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Probably.
Ooh, this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, Frank, how you doing? I haven't seen you in forever.
So, Jordan, because I know you are very rule of cool, if you are
Yeah.
good with it,
I'm
I
totally fine with that.
would suggest that you do a level 4 knight
Mhm.
with a Mirage. I can never remember it. A Mirage stats.
Can do. I'm writing notes. About it.
Okay.
The rest of your watch goes by. Not a problem.
Did anybody else want to draw a card?
And Terrace and Esteban, you would have been awoken from your meditation at the Rook de Shang.
The eyebrows.
I'm game. I'll do it.
All right, let's do this.
Oh god. Teresa's just gonna be like, just,
Wait for it.
This
Wait
seems
for it.
Adventure. There are many different kinds of adventure, Sam.
I'm seeing that. There's the financial ones, there's the card ones.
The financial ones you got to be extra careful about.
I know, don't
But
put all
not
your
too
money in
careful
one
because you don't
spot.
grow exactly. Diverse portfolio.
Angelo, I love and hate you so much.
You're like, why did I invite you to the stream?
Pick a
All right.
card, any
I'll
card.
do this one. And it's the one that your ring finger is sitting on.
That my ring finger is sitting. Okay.
I would love a deck of many cards, like a physical copy. I
know,
don't
that's
think-
Oh, there's a
Awesome.
bunch
Are
of
they
spots
real?
you can get them.
Mhm. Okay, Rocco, when my little hummingbird will come and sit on my finger, we'll both be like, okay,
Oh,
what's going on?
baby.
I'll put you my horn here.
There is this weird sound. There's no better way to describe it. It's a sound, but you're feeling it reverberating through your body. It's almost like, for a modern day equivalent, you're standing next to a speaker at a concert, and you can just feel that vibration going through your body. And as that's happening, your eyes are kind of getting flickers of things here and there, and you realize you're seeing moments the instant before they happen.
Cool.
You have the ability to avoid any situation you choose once.
Cool, awesome, thank you. Oh, I suddenly feel a little bit wiser. I don't know.
This is good stuff, right?
This was good stuff. I'm gonna stop my watch now, and I immediately keel backwards with my feet in the air and start snoring again.
Your watch is done. Sam is going to stay up a little bit longer just to hang out with Esteban and Terrace. And then we'll go to sleep. So Esteban and Terrace, if you want to go ahead and roll perception checks for me, please.
That was 16.
Bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
22. I had to maths in my head. I hate mathing. So that's a 22.
Okay. Nothing happens on your watch. Peaceful evening. Sam, it stays up a little bit if you wanted to chat with him at all.
Tell me, Sam.
Hmm.
What does it feel like to be in a family that wants you?
I'm sorry, well, you got very quiet. Is there something behind us making noise? And just starts to like look.
Don't look.
I'll tell you for 5 gold.
Oh.
No, I was. The way you speak about your family, my curiosity was piqued. What does it feel like to be in a family that wants you?
I don't know if they necessarily want me.
Well, at the very least, they wish you to be safe. Don't know.
I don't know if that's more my benefit or theirs, truthfully.
No.
I wasn't allowed to really leave the grounds and stuff, so most of the time I had to sneak out. But mom's always busy with like galas and stuff, and dad's always working. So that's why I know it's probably silly. And I know I probably seem like I'm super innocent, but I read a lot. I actually know a lot about the world. But that's why I played a lot with my stuffed animals.
I grew up very similarly to you. My family viewed me as an asset to, the family. You understand.
Mm-hmm.
While I don't think sneaking out might be the best solution, being able to see the outside world with your own eyes, not just through pages of a book, isn't a bad thing, I think. If you like, perhaps, in the future, when we both have the time, I could take you on more trips.
Sure. Am I gonna learn about? Is it one of those cryptocurrency kind of trips? Or
No, we could leave Sir
It could be.
She just looks at him. We could leave him out of this.
You don't have to. Yeah, and
That'll be
then Esteban will be eating like a little bit of beef jerky while he, during this little thing, and he goes like, it's honestly, I'm really proud of you, Sam, for being so, brave and getting out of that, because just like Terrace has said, I grew up similarly. As he reaches to his pouch and pulls out a piece of parchment and then like unfurls it for him, and it shows like a document title of being like a crown prince of Levantes and everything. He goes like, I grew up same thing, as an asset and just like a tool to grow our finances and all that sort of stuff, and said to marry someone I didn't really want to, and I got cold feet and just left. And honestly, I thought that I would be the most terrible human being ever, or Eladrin being ever, if I left and let down my family and everything like that. But honestly, living for myself has been really wonderful. And so I whatever you want to do with your life, you do it, to the fullest extent. So I really applaud you on that. So I feel you.
Thank you.
I guess what we're both trying to say in our own way is that despite your family's expectations, you really need to be true to yourself. Find what makes you happy.
I'll figure that out, I think, at school. I was like,
You have time. You're only. I don't know how to judge all things at age.
He's young. He's
Something.
yeah. I think it'll be good.
You have your whole life.
Tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Are you okay to do watch?
Of course. When he lies down, she's going to unbutton her cloak and tuck it around him.
Hmm. After a bit of time, dawn approaches. You all. You all.
If he does that, if he falls asleep on watch, she will flick him in the forehead, like, and then pretend it wasn't her.
But
You all
okay.
get your
All right,
things.
yeah.
The next day, full of stories about more adventures that either have happened to each of you or speculating about those that may be in the future. But it's not long before you wind up meeting with the Ashben River along this dirt road, farmland around you, and you see there's this almost fortress, this large wall that's expanding around as you all arrive in Illipin. The camera's going to pan for a moment. As you all have arrived, festivities are held, there are games. It's a full-on harvest festival with the whole town involved. We're going to pan to college dorm room, where we see on the table there's several trinkets, a pamphlet now about, as the group has come to call it, necrocurrency, some textbooks, as well as there's a notebook open to a page. And it says at the top, "The Good Friends." And there's a sketch of all of you there. And that's where we're going to end for today.
Oh my god, Katie will die for Sam!
Get through this
I
without
love
crying and just get right in at the end there.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm
Jordan.
assuming you all had fun.
Jordan, does this make... Is this a canon game?
It may or may not be. You'll just have to maybe tune in and find out, especially for part 2, which we will do. I'm going to give time for everyone to do outros, but before we do, again, thank you all so much. We started this one shot at, I think it was like $14.11, and we're at $1,645. So close to that $1,750 goal. And again, massive thank you to Jess, the Oracle behind the scenes, who's just been doing an incredible job. Don't shake your head at me. You're doing great, and I am going to sing your praises.
Nicole Kidman clap.
That's the necrocurrency for you. So we are going to go around real quick and just say who you are, where we can find you, and support all the fantastic things you're doing. And then I'll talk again about March of Dimes and the final game for today. I'm going to start with D'Angelo.
Hey everyone, my name is D'Angelo Murillo. I am a game designer, pro GM, and so much more. I recently created a TTRPG called Emerald Templars, which is coming out next month. So if you like dark fantasy and you like you wanted to support an indie TTRPG that was created by a ton of like awesome marginalized creators, please check it out. And that's me. Yeah.
Amazing. Let's go over to Ling.
Hello, I'm Ling. You find me at needmore_dice on things. I am a dice maker at needmoredice.com.
What?
Yes!
Yeah, I should have told you that, Goblin. Sorry.
But you can find me actually on D'Angelo's channel sometimes at the Phoenix by Night, which is an entire world that he's created. So he's good at creating worlds. So check that out. Check out that Emerald Templars when it comes back. I think that's all I got now. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. This is so fun.
Well, I'm hoping to have everyone at this table again, because and more for just than our second part to this, because you all were incredible. Let's jump over to Jack.
that's me. Hi, I'm Jack. I am actually a full-time content creator, so I stream for a living. I'm the variety streamer of all variety streamers. I do art, cosplay, SFX makeup, crafting, miniatures, you name it, I'm probably doing it. You can find me on Bigestry 3 days a week in 3 different campaigns. And if you want to try out different TTRPGs, that is absolutely a place you should check out. Yeah, and I love everyone here. They're amazing.
You are all so awesome.
So good. Goblin.
Hello, everybody. My name is Katie Downey, aka Goblin Katie. You can find me on all the socials at Goblin Katie. I'm mainly on Twitter these days because I hate myself, I guess. I am the executive manager for Jasper's Game Day and a Take This ambassador. And I'm just gonna pitch on Sundays tonight. You can catch me at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific on the D4 stream. We are a 5th edition D&D canonically faithful game, and it's basically like Call of Cthulhu meets Sword Coast. It's fun. I play a Vengeance Paladin / Inquisitive Rogue named Seisha, who is also an Asmar. And there's a big fight coming tonight that has been a long time coming. And it's gonna be big. So if you're not doing anything this evening at about 7 o'clock, pop on over. Say hi. It'll be good
I guess
times.
I'm not sleeping tonight then.
And now I'm going to mute because the garage is opening.
And hello,
I thought I
everyone.
was having hallucinations. I was like, what is
And hello everyone, I have been your storyteller for today's one shot. I'm D&D Jordan Lee. I'm a Take This ambassador, the creator and lead organizer for Games for Change, which is a charity event we do. It's 3.5 days of TTRPG fun while we raise money for various causes. We've raised over $27,000 in the last 2.5 years. It's an absolute blast. I am also a Dead by Daylight player and horror game player, so come hang out. But where this world and this game took place was in Ampistrano D&D, which is a D&D 5e homebrew campaign, which airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. on my channel, twitch.tv/D&D Jordan Lee. We just had a very harrowing episode yesterday. Hi, Duval. I see you in chat. So yeah, it's a fun time. So please, if you want to come and hang out, we always enjoy bringing more people into the Vale, especially now all of these wonderful folks. And I know Whiskey is no longer in the call with us, but please go check out Whiskey on Twitch and on Twitter as well. Quick note, and then I will talk about the next game and then turn it, I believe. Oh, yes, Goblin, yes.
I've forgotten to say D4 airs on twitch.tv/ElderIENT.
That's valid. Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So again, we are all brought here. Words are hard, y'all. By the phenomenal Jess, raising money for March of Dimes. March of Dimes is an organization that helps to support parents throughout their pregnancies, help to end preventable maternal health risks and death, end preterm birth, and close the health equity gap for every family. And for every $5 you donate to March of Dimes, you'll be entered to win some amazing prizes, including art dice from Real Life Unicorn, a copy of Necrobiotic, a PDF file of Necrobiotic, a copy of the Black Ballad upon release, a PDF copy of the Spy Game, or a $100 gift card to Dispel Dice. We are going to get out of here, but there is more fun to be had, and I would love to see. We are so close to hitting that goal, and I want to slam that out of the water. We have in about, what is it, Jess? 30 minutes? 30 minutes, our final game of this weekend. It is led by the phenomenal, the Noir Enigma. It is going to have DM Steve, V Wowzers, Jess, the human, the oracle behind the scenes, Dare to Dream RPG, and I'm going to mispronounce name, Iffy. Thank you. Iffy Wadiway will also be in on it for this fabulously hilarious time. Anything that Noir is DMing is always going to have some shenanigans. So tune in for that. But we are going to get out of here. Jess, is there anything else that you need from me before I just tune out?